Hey, my girl, yo, make sure you press the like button. Umbre, you me attack. Yeah, you, I press this like. You're a bad man, you're wicked. Make sure you subscribe to Fiwi Dancehall, you know. That one are authentic. Watch it play, watch it pray now.
Good night, people. This is Atras, your host. This is Late Night Talk, you know what I mean? With my fellow co-host, ThisMorticia, Mr. Mac, Divine Chick, Meeka, SassyRuchall, last but not least, welcome to the fore. Mr. Andre Pause, been away for a while, but you don't know the thing. God bless up. Yeah, man, people, so we're back with another one, you know what I mean? So this time we are talking about the bitter baby mamas and baby fathers out there, you know what I mean, who carry feelings.
No, left out Oda and pussy feelings. Oda and pussy feelings,
What?
them a carry.
Oh, what kind of feelings am I carry, Matisha?
Them a carry Oda and pussy feelings.
All right, so we do further. We'll make Matisha kick off.
Here.
Kick off the talk.
I don't know if I kick off it, it is a serious matter. I don't know if I kick off nothing, you know. But we did that about, first we had talk about, but we are go back to where Dre did us about the name calling part of it. Just click that right there. So the pitney now for call the stepmother, auntie, or whatsoever out of the name or other than.
Hold on there. I think it would be best to make Dre reiterate the story and then you chime in on that.
Because nobody knows what we were talking about.
All right, so Dre, we're gonna bring you up and then make you talk.
Boy. All right, fine. So you know, on this topic, you know, it just brought back something that my girlfriend and I was having a discussion regarding something that she saw in Pinkwall. So the thing is that there's this lady that was on it making a comment that for whatever reason she's having a problem with her child calling the stepmother, so to speak, right? Auntie, and so she's saying that she's big on anybody addressing another person by their name. You know, that is the utmost sign of respect, and she's down for that, and she's okay. But then the issue is that she largely had a problem with basically the child calling the stepmother, so to speak, auntie. And I was like, that sound like that even rooted deeper. The fact that she had to give that disclaimer to me was a sign that she not just have a problem with the child I call the name. They seem like this is something deeply grounded in some sort of feelings that she carry. You understand? Because usually the people who come off with these type of issues, you know, are the people who tend to have like a bitter breakup. But watch that. You know, the stepmother or the next woman is caught in the fray of things.
All right, but these are the only parts I mean I gotta say. Me get the, because of that we're gonna talk about the part where it come out of the rooted feelings we're gonna talk about. But I'm saying if a child in a situation where there is a step parent, if the me not saying nothing wrong with the child calling the step parent by their name. It is their name. Once the pitney is a mannerable pitney and whatever, and it things we happen with pitney, I'll say so and so, because it is not their relative other than the fact that it is a step parent. So if you call the auntie, I know your auntie, so you not have to call them auntie. Like you don't have to. And me think say if a man you must culture your children and you pitney them, so you must guide them too. The woman I know the pitney have auntie, him have uncle related in blood relative them. You understand them for build a relationship or have a relationship with kids where the pitney feel comfortable saying whatever, but no pressure pitney for call an auntie and nothing. Me no like hear that. If the pitney I know if the person I know the auntie, me no like hear you say auntie when I know your auntie. Refer to the person as whatever relative.
But Morticia, you know my counter to that? So I'm big on principles and standards. You understand? Me have no problem with that. And you see the point that you make a while ago, because you don't have to use the mommy, daddy, or the auntie or the title to show respect. You understand? Once, as you said, the child is mannerable or so on, but there's just something in principle as it relates to that name calling of the stepmother or whatever it is. But my counter to that is that a lot of these women nowadays, right? And even the man there would allow their child to call friends. Listen now, because the stepmother become a relative through marriage, at some point in time, if they're married, right? If they're married.
But they are still step parents. They're not an aunt or an uncle.
But it's just a form of respect.
But consider this, Morticia. The child is possibly spending a lot of time within this household with the stepmother and the father, right? And pretty much, if the stepmother or the stepfather is a good parent, they would be treating the child like their own, or giving some sort of caregiving to this child, right? Listening up, caregiving. So chances are them are wash the pitney, them are cook for the pitney, and pretty much carry out the pitney if anything, right? If it is allowed, because they have some bitter woman would not allow them ex woman or man to go carry out them pitney. But I'm saying that what is so wrong if the child call the stepfather or stepmother? What is a good?
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but
never say nothing wrong with it, But may I say not take away from principle if they refer to them by their name. It doesn't.
But as I said, the counter to that is that you would allow the child to call a friend of yours auntie, to call a friend of their auntie.
Yes, I say me not like that. Like I don't practice. I make my kids practice for call because this suppose sitting go happen to you, and everybody a picking for go out there auntie, uncle up. People for have name. If you say auntie, auntie do me this or auntie do me that. Oh, which one are your auntie? Some of the smaller kids them can't talk. That I might take on the whole thing why me no culture my youth them for practice the nonsense. Once you see if them say uncle, me know say Steph and my brother person attack. If them say them all right, mix them and Mike is them would have be cousin whatever. Them would have say auntie Meeka or then say Meeka sometime. But if them are gonna keep on especially smaller children, I say we in a society now where people get all molested and all of that crap and the nonsense there. Me no for kids just are running pan everybody like everybody are their relative. If the person is a step parent, or whatever the child feel comfortable calling you're not supposed to beat it in them head or force it for say whatever. Cause that's why I say me segregate the one them with bitter and as find fault with the fact that the pitney are called the step parent. Something me not no problem with my stepchild saying Shayan. Me not have no problem with that. Right? Me want him to know say yes, I saw my name. And if him want to call me by my name, fine, because him me okay with that, and him no it no sound disrespectful to me with him referring to me by name, or that him father know me as that him that's who I am, that's my name. You not have to call me auntie, whatever. Me and your auntie, I'm gonna feel a night to say, oh, what? Me and your stepmother. If suppose even you have some stepkids where we call them stepmother or stepfather, daddy or mommy. This so long it a go burn the bitter one them heart, because for some reason them take offense to that when they should have glad say them pick me comfortably enough with the other. You understand the partner if say boy then feel like that to them, but. For crib, me not see nothing wrong with it, but me not culture and a pitney if you say auntie and uncle to no step parent. It's either you go say mommy or daddy to the step parent, or you call them by their name. Them are no your auntie.
All right, but just to make it clear, when I heard the story, it never seemed like the on the father side and the stepmother side, like anybody was forcing the child to do whatever. Right? As a matter of fact, I think let me correct, because there's a part of the story which apparently there was a particular practice, and I don't know if the situation has changed in the relationship. So the father was having a discussion with the mother, I believe, come to think of it now, right? I remember in the story that, like when I say, boy, yeah man, Dre can call Kadeen auntie, or tell him set a thing there, because they reach a point where it seemed like the father was telling the child to call the woman auntie.
And nonsense that.
And don't tell the mother that he's doing it. So
it
seemed like
that's nonsense. Like you know have to tell him what to call it. And that me not like. You see them little part right there? At them little part there, are the what you call it now? At them they are the trade where I go free the whole cloth to me. Because as what me say, we are segregate the one them way bitter and have a problem, like them so offended by the terms them what the pitney them I use. Me not see it, me not see where it should be a discussion as to what the child is to call the step parent. Allow the pitney whatever age the child is. Cause remember, you know, worse if it's a young child, whether or not them already know what them mother, unless the mama careless, now spend the time with the pitney, now do this, that, and the stepmother played a role. I saw kids say, you know, them are gonna adapt and eventually say, mommy, or them are gonna just feel like, or just keep on a talk about that somebody or whatever, and say, Ray, mommy. But the auntie and the uncle part, that part, it just get under my skin, that part, the way. Me no feel good for ear like kids where, if I know your auntie and your uncle, me no want you say auntie and uncle. Me want to know say a cousin so and so, or mommy, or the daddy, or daddy friend, when name so and so, whatever. Me want to know all like detail of why somebody. Me can't bother with fear figure out a wish auntie or uncle. So if them have a discussion about calling father say the pitney for call whoever, whatever. Me name, Shayan, me name, call me Shayan. Shayan, me name. Shayan, you fi call me. No discussion, no de so. Me no see where if you say mommy now, the woman I go find fault say, oh, so me and your mother already and you gonna call people mommy. Some parents and parents have a problem with that.
Me weigh in a little bit pan this. So for the auntie and the uncle part, me not have a problem. I feel like that is the appropriate way to go. When it comes down to step parents, especially if the mother or father is still very active in the child's life. You know what I mean? I feel like it is a fair word to use. You know what I mean? It shows respect. You know what I mean? It shows affection just to see him. In terms of what Morticia say, yeah, if you ever go that route, they tell your kids to call your friends or a step parent auntie, always make sure you make them say auntie so and so or uncle so and so. So that can kind of weed out the part where if you say if it's a younger child where can't really talk well and say something happen and they want to explain, say uncle Sean do this or auntie Desrina, you know what I mean? So you actually know who them attack. So me understand the aspect there, but on the other side now, I personally, God forbid, if me and my wife break up, I wouldn't want my son calling his stepfather daddy. You know what I mean? Because he already has a father, and me always gonna be in my son's life. But you have some mothers now, because them hate the father after the breakup, them force the child now to call any man with them take up now in them life, father or daddy. And that the part that me have a problem with, because being a father, me having my son call me daddy, me hold that dear to my heart. You get what I say? So if me have to put me have to look on it from the aspect there as a father. You know what I mean? If me see a child being reared as a step parent and him call such step parent whether it be male or female, mommy or daddy, and I know him biological mother or father, me always go wonder why him call them that. You know
but
what I mean?
I said the same principle apply to me. Not think if it be like a discussion, like me I try to figure out how that even drop in. Like when that actually come up,
well, what
parents sit down and say, you a father tell him son say call so and so.
It will become a discussion because as we may say, for instance,
it's disrespectful to refer to them by name.
You know, Morticia, you have kids. You're no longer with your kid's father, right? So say for instance, him have him woman and them start you use a mother to your child, and then no you over here you're putting them have a conversation and they must say, you know, so me your mommy and daddy attack and but the conversation with them talk about, you didn't have that conversation. So you said, now which mommy them talk about? How would you feel in yourself knowing that you are the mother, but yet still them call another woman mommy?
All right, this is the part where me I tell them. You see, once me because everybody fi know who them pitney a go round. And that are the maturity in it. You know have no reserve, no reservation, and you know have no bitterness in you. find out who the man I deal with or who the woman I deal with, and your pitney go around the person. You see, if my pitney feel comfortable, I call somebody mommy and daddy, because remember, you know, you must know what part you are play, what role you are play, and nobody can replace you. And them I say mommy. As when me tell them, me see it happen time and time again with children, yeah, they have funeral or yeah, they have wedding anyway. Pitney feel comfortable with the other parent to the point where then just refer to them like that, and that for them. You understand? Them adapt to that and them I say mommy. If it's a conversation, I mean, I know I wish mommy them attack and me go jump in and say, no, sir, me never say that. And then me here say, oh no, I saw and so them I call mommy. Me not, you know, me wouldn't have no problem with it. Me not no problem with it, because me don't know, say, biologically I'm my child and I'm me are the mother. And me are the mother. But if my pitney feels so, if you treat my youth good to the point where him feel comfortable, I say, boy, I'm mad. We don't establish already, say, you are a step parent, but yet what them are gonna say stepmother, son. So I'm not logical for you say stepmother, whatever. Them are gonna say mommy or whatever, or so and so and so, and or you refer to them by name. But me I talk about the other title for the relative. Auntie reserve for your mother, sister, or your father, sister, or whoever sister. You understand? So me not see fitting for a stepchild, I call a stepmother, auntie, or a stepfather, uncle.
That statement,
not that.
yeah, but that statement you just made kind of seem contradictory, because you're saying auntie is reserved for a mother or father, sister. So isn't the term mommy or daddy reserved for who is mommy and who is daddy?
Listen, yes it is. Yes it is. But we are talking about the relationship part of it. Remember, you know, even though we are going, all right, can we get technical then?
Me have
right?
said
Everybody
me mommy
related
already, but me not think
by
would
blood
feel
marriage
good
or
if me
adoption.
hear
At
from
the
them call
position
my
where the
mother son.
person, you know, if a stepmother, all right, the father spouse is in the position of a mother, them a go mother your child, and if it's a father, them a go father your child. So they are not playing a role of an aunt or an uncle. They are a mother or a father in that capacity.
Father and a child,
know-
father and a child doesn't make you daddy.
I know that, but I am saying at the auntie part we are debating now. In auntie and uncle part to me no make it. Is either you call, if you're not gonna say mommy or not gonna say mommy or daddy to the somebody, if your mother feel bad and talk to you about it and say Ray, fine, you call somebody by their name. Me not have nothing to do with disrespect for the fitness say.
No, let us not focus on the disrespect.
So the thing one as the principle and whatever. Some children are very respectful, and in a matter to me where they want to call me. They not for call me no mommy, call me by my name. Me no want the auntie.
You don't think auntie and uncle is a softer tone versus mommy and daddy?
We're not looking for softer tones. That's the whole point. You no need to make it no. I know the pitney auntie and uncle that me a debate. No stop. You just want softer tones and you have to get a name or a title. You don't have to. They can call you by their names and it not disrespectful or take away from principle. No softer tone, no necessary. That me try to say wait necessary.
So all right, which we agree upon the fact that you can call name. But we are taking from the standpoint right now of the topic at hand. Because when you talk about the bitter breakups and bitter ex-girlfriend or bitter ex-boyfriend, this is just one of the common issues. This is just one of the common issues that play out in the relationship.
With bitter girlfriends and bitter boyfriends, no title at all, no relevant. You could be the best stepmother, the best stepfather.
They
When
don't
there's
care.
bitterness, you're going to be called the bitch where your daddy they with. Or
but
the
when
dirty man where your mama they with.
This is one of them sore point for you. Them business, they want to hear where the pitney call the next person. When they should have want know where the next
I got big fan that Martisha. Women. Like
you feel
me personally, I'm not a bitter bitch. And I don't think I'll ever be a bitter person. But me take that shit, my putting them calling me mother, me being their mother, me take that very, 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 very personal to heart. So no matter how good their stepmother be, me not think me want. If me hear Tafari call nobody mother, me say Tafari say mum, say mummy, say something else, no say no mommy, and then your mother that.
All right, you know
what I mean nothing by it, but it's only a natural impulse because that's the one role in life we share with nobody. You understand? You have good. Me get here already. Me get step it. Me call me mommy. As me say, it feel
Oh, you
nice.
did
You
feel
know
it.
yourself,
All right.
yes.
Oh, you
As me
feel when
say,
you
it
call.
feel nice.
Oh,
It
you
feel
feel when
nice.
She
But
just
It
didn't
feel nice. But like you say, this is what me agree with you with. Me never have to tell the pitney if he call me so. The
right.
funny thing is she was big.
How you treat them?
Right. So that's why me agree with you and me understand it. So if you pitney them fi do it, me not go jump them then throat and customer or whatever. But me I go tell me know me I go say Tafari and then your mama no call him mommy, call him mum. Mommy
Me not tell
jealous.
it. Me
Me
not.
straight my pitney them can read. They don't reach nowhere me and them like cause you guys mommy jealous.
You
You make
see,
them know
you
you
see,
feel. You
you
know,
see,
sit down
this
and
is
be
the whole
bitter
thing,
about
you
it
know.
and then go more bitter against the female for something which not even can control. Like you said, be mature about it and appreciate it, but at the same time, express to your child, say, baby, mommy no like when you call her mommy. Call her, like, you know, say, auntie or mum or something else. Just make it different from what you call me. I mean, I know, man, so me can imagine him and them.
Me not.
But
Me
daddy.
think. Me concern is what if somebody a call for me pitney? It that me want know. Me not really business cause me don't know say me a them mother already. Me
Yeah,
want
that's
know
why
where
me
them
say,
call. Where
once
you
you
call
hear
my
that,
pitney?
you know,
You
say,
call
I
me
good
pitney
this
out
man,
time
treat
name. You
me
saying
good,
ugly.
yes.
You
But
saying this in that or that me want know. Where you a call my pitney? Whatever my pitney want
and
call.
honestly, me
You
no
go.
business
You
with you
see?
want call my
You
picking
only
and
want
not
know
be
say
treating good in the inside.
if me know say you want good, you good smarty. Me we make sure say too. Me a thing there. Me we make sure say to my pitney not disrespect you or call you out your name. Once me know say yeah, you good smarty. Me hear my pitney come and say XYZ and ray. Me not go instigate nothing or support my child or call you out of your name. Right?
That's
And
only fair.
it depends, as me say, how much. You remember when Drea said, some parents, some woman, stepmother, some of them have the pitney from the pitney idea. They need them spend a heap of time with the child, whatever, and the child will feel that kind of relationship or
That's
attachment. Where
why
they
me
say,
say
why the
call
one that
her mom, call
she
her
treat me like
mommy,
mommy and whatever, and I say,
anything, but no way you call me. You
if
understand?
if they want to say mommy or whatever, and they eventually then grow another role there with them, and at the two
Call
we
her
are going
anything
along
you
with their
want,
wedding, with
call
their
her
funeral,
papa,
as
but
we say, with their
don't call her
party.
the same
But
thing. Just
everybody,
like how my
man,
them right
nobody,
now, right now me have before them in here. And before them jealous of each other in a different way, right? Because everybody want to know say them special and them or whatever. So just the same, Papa. You see, because sometimes I call Ethan popsicle and I call Tafari popsicle and then I say, but mommy, you know, I'm like, baby, yeah, mommy popsicle and him and mommy popsicle. You know, you just have to explain it. Everybody have feelings. Mommy don't want you to call her mommy because that's mommy special word. That's mommy special title. That's mommy special name.
yeah,
You
me
can't
was
call her mommy, call her
it would be
anything.
a big deal.
Huh?
Yeah, and support. Wait now, after you all discuss
Yeah,
that with the
say
youth.
no till you
I mean,
hear
I
it.
say we not go jealous and feel because me personally, it never happened to me yet, you know. So me I thought now for say if I go to somebody and them a treat me pitney good, me not no problem. But it has never happened to me before, and me easy for green with jealousy. Me very where they call it now. Me very possessive. Me you them me man
Jealous.
anything at all.
Yes.
And but me just I say, you know, all my possession come about like me watch my pitney them like a hawk. Me need to know how me want to see how my pitney act around you, whatever. Like a them thing the me think for important in the whole
Yeah,
step
but as
and
me
cross
say,
baby
Morticia,
before
me
I shoot.
listen carefully, me say. If I
Which
see
will
me
come here
pitney
to talk about
comfortable if you
tonight.
call your mommy, me know say you treat him good. So it's not about you ill treating the pitney. It's just about, this is just about feeling how you
You say
feel.
you're jealous and you don't want it. Boy, them
Right,
jealous
me
all the way
personally,
to get you already.
I
Wait.
have nothing against the female. I don't like me, I go say, hey, me know I'm a pitney, I call your mommy. No, me not go address her ever. Cause
He
that's
never
not something where me fi
would have
address.
called me
I just
mommy.
me pick
He
me I go
actually
make
just
know how me feel. So you can know say alright. I even know say, alright, me love my mother special to me more than
all
everybody
right,
else. So me
all right,
not hurt my mother, you know.
you
all right. So,
understand if you
so what if the child comes home and tell you say mommy, say daddy girlfriend I come tell me say me fi call her mommy.
let
Oh
me
you
not tell her,
Scary.
tell him what me tell her now a while ago. Me I go tell her, not tell you
That's a
woman, tell
different
me
story.
what call her. Don't you, that's what I say. It's not supposed to be that me not get the rehearsal thing and the whole a jack them up to do something. Enough it been a big topic where you tell the people
tell me what we are.
Allow them to adapt. That's to me like you force something. Make the people feel comfortable to say what I want to say. And as what I say, me want my youth them to differentiate relatives from who I feel them up differently from what. You understand? I want that. Me not gonna say, oh, because so and so is older than you and it's your father, this and that. You can't call them auntie. But me not that nonsense there. I mean, why you call it auntie. It's either Cheryl, Sharon, Patsy, or yeah, if they say mommy, as me say, mommy and me, if them are going to say miss whoever or mama, and eventually they say mommy to a person, me not no problem with that neither. Me not no problem. But the auntie you got jealous and feelings. But all right, you see that bit of business that where Dre did I say, as the woman start talking, get the idea say a bitterness it come from possibly because me not my stepchild no call me mommy but him talk about me a lot and I just him mother just establish the fact to him already. I say listen, I'm your only mother. I'm the only mother you have and whatever. When the people name my talk all of that, all him do a talk I tell you where she and do or what you understand. Just listen up and hear where your child I say find out if I something where making comfortable or uncomfortable. No go establish if you don't know say the pitney don't know say your mother already. I must sit no make mother forget.
This was ignorance. This was something this so different. That I know nothing with the pitney and you that I fear feeling she incorporate.
If it's about bitter bad and then confusing you fucking way them bitter.
Me would mind my pitney them anytime. I just me wish my man take a good stepmother. Like who wouldn't want that? Would I want one good stepmother if you know say me and somebody me can lock my ear and send me pitney them over the for a week or two. I'm afraid.
That's the most important thing.
And God.
Yeah, and then they are about it. You know, get no only for phone call and a complaint.
Let me tell you about my stepmother deal.
Go on, make me hear. A long time there, you know, yes, you know.
Done. Just me high. But so my daughter, and everybody knew her as my daughter. I had her since she was 1 month old.
Mm-hmm.
And my best stepmother ever. Because I'll know me ever and she was 50 now. And me and her father left from Wappy Philip. And I still mommy my name. That not change.
Yeah, but in that case, you are mother for a month.
But growing up, she knew her mom. She knew her mom. Mm-hmm. She got spend time with her mom sometimes, but like back in them days, but whatever. So I was with her dad and I went off to a boarding school. When I came back to him and a baby mommy.
Wow.
Yes. So I stuck around.
Boy, hot.
Obviously. Boy, did hot. Anyways.
Something serious.
Yeah, man. But baby born and girl decides, all right then. If me can't get the man, me no want the pitney.
Wow.
So I say, all right, me take her. Pretty little pitney. I said, Jesus. Love at first sight. The first day me ever see her when she turned 1 month old. And me decide to me not left a man.
Oh, so okay.
Me decide say
Meeka, hold on there.
You want the pitney.
Why what a bunch of sad bitches will be?
Hold on there. More wrap me head round here. You don't want that story I run well left way. So what you say? So she didn't really mean it, say she don't want the baby if she can't have the man?
Yeah,
I know she want to make us not go through
the day when so all right, the guy did keep on this one it too. And if she keep on I say, oh, I feel like God me attack people business. Boy, but I saw it go. Eventually him say, all right, then he's going to see the baby. And his parents convinced him. Everybody convinced him. Say, your name I call, I'm almost yours. Mm-hmm. Go. At the end of the day, I his baby. And she decides, say, well, if you're not come back to me, me no No, she don't want the pitney. Well, from the baby at 1 month old, which mother send them pitney to somebody at 1 month old?
Them a diamond.
So,
Them will come.
1 month. I remember the exact day she turned 1 month. That was the first day I met her. I had her from then until she probably reached about 3 months old, 4 months.
mhm.
Yeah, she end up go back her mother because the mother still not give up. She decides that she want the man. She come at me the day and she cuss and she go on because then everything I me and the pitney with inseparable. I even know we inseparable. If you no look on my page or whatever and you see me post me that all the time because I'm a pitney that. That's my first child. And my community, everything and me and the little girl everywhere, me carry her clean it, me this and me that. Then she decides, all right, then she want back her pitney now. And she feel like getting back the child would probably get the man. It still never work. By same night actually when she come and she cuss on me gate, me want me pitney. If you want pitney, go breed and have your pitney. We carry our pitney. Or miss your child here, take your child. Before the night done, as she back out of the gate because the pitney was not crying. She couldn't get the pitney for top ball. For hours, the mafia pitney couldn't get Tamika. And I took my daughter and she was fine. About 7 months, she was 7 months old, same story. And it gone and gone for years. Me and the father there for about 1 good 5 years after that, same way, same struggle. And, well, yeah. And Pitney, she grew up, she knew her mother because no one then, me I go school, me did her work, the father used to work far out. So she eventually got spend like a time, come for a Pitney miss. She take her child, she will spend 1 day, skip her for the day, she bring her back. So the little girl growing up know who is her mom. And she call it to her with mommy. And me never tell her to call me mommy, and me never tell her to call her mother mommy. And it's to her mommy. And she growing up to know to tell everybody she have 2 mother. Tamika mother and
she get called mommy.
Notice the moral of that.
And me never tell her. She don't know nothing what happened between. Like
you are
she have
mommy. I'm saying the other one. Look, she get called mommy.
Noticing one them would always bitter, vessel them.
Yeah, and it grew up. Me and her never. At one point in time, she even stopped talk to the father, and everything have to go through me. Anything she doing with that child, if me not agree, she can't do it, and she not doing it. And she eventually come around. Me and her we deal like co-parent, like a family picnic. Cause I said it up the town. For me was the father and she was the mother at one point. The father at one point was nowhere to be found.
That life funny. Jank them do they mess always
You know what? To revisit all of this call. Noticing the one them where always a come a push off the bitter vibes are the vessel them. The one them when not have the picnic interest at all, none at all. Them just carry the picnic coming and whatever. You ever like me want to know the girl them out there talk and I say oh deadbeat father. Them I call the man deadbeat father, you know. And all the man have put this and the man that and they have everything bad for say about the man. And so that trickle down to the woman where the man are there with. And vice versa. Some father answer to you. Hi. Some father answer to. Yeah. So them now have no time to find out what kind of relationship or what kind of person the woman want be. The only criteria is that them are there with the somebody where them and them left. That are it. Once that everything bad. Everything bad and them have everything careless and everything fuck up for do when they come to a picnic. And then they tell you how much I feed them picnic and then love them picnic and then I want you this and that with them picnic. And them who comfortable tonight, you know, them very bitter vessel. And when I call them one, they know we carry sperm.
Hey, let me tell you something. You see, that's why
me one pass sperm doing that.
Hey, you see, that's why I tell people say, boy, you see, argument for go on in a relationship. Argument for go on because I'm gonna tell you why. You see, without a certain, you see, it's just like when you hear them say, boy,
if you don't mash
there's certain things that is deemed bad in society, you can look and say good for it. It's just like everything has its own purpose and thing there, once you have balance, once you have balance. You see, arguments or discourse. I don't want to use argument. When you have a discourse or a disagreement, it takes people out of character at times, and it gives you an opportunity to judge the next side of the person. Because a lot of times these red flags pop up, and people don't pay them no mind. For example, look at the issue with Busy Signal and Film 2 baby mother them. The other day, I don't know if you guys have been seeing the story. One next pink wall business again.
Why people go over pink wall, so?
Because this is it.
At the forum, the most of them something.
You see, social media has become not only the voice of people, it become the counselor now, So everybody know. You see, because everybody and then granny is so woke and have sense now. Everybody rather than you talk to your partner, or your relative about the issue. So the issue with Busy Signal, apparently one of the baby mother, they have some issue and start calling man all batty man who fuck him in a jail and a fear fault, then they sit there. And the next baby mama, me not call him no baby mother. As a matter of fact, to tell you honest to God truth, I don't even like the term baby mother. If me I refer to my child's mother, me say my child's mother or me say the name. Me not like the baby mother argument. So when you hear me say baby mama,
last night at the first me call for me baby father.
No, I don't even like nobody refer to me about no baby father. No, I don't like it.
Because after a while, me go with you, Dre. After a while, have no baby again.
Yeah, and not only that.
At the first me not calling that.
Not only that, it just seems like when they say baby mother or baby father, it's just that is just what you are. Like you just bring the child and that's it.
Yeah. So there's no sentiment. There's no real goal sentiment.
I think his skin for say it last night.
Right. So when we look on them something now, may I say, at what point in time Busy Signal realized that these women that he was with, they weren't really mother choice. Because sometimes a man have to stop and look, really and truly. Because to me, when you go as far as to call the man, we fuck you, we gear you, I have a call him man a batty man. And how
me
man
call
for
me batty man last night. Mr. Little soul batty boy.
Hey,
that's alone Cardi B like the pussy.
That's why when Jay attack, me gotta tell Jay sometimes they draw you out
point, please,
and make you stoop to levels where you never thought you could be.
Sassy, and let me tell you this, and any other female that is on this panel, and anybody watching this show, as a female, you ought to know. You have to know when to stand your ground and know when you're going to do certain things. You see, when you look on a man will fuck you and call him a batty man, that is one of the wickedest things. Do not do it. It's not a good thing. You will lose life for it.
The way of me one call only a batty man because a woman will carry 4 children theme. Like
no, but Dre, you can't preach to the converted when you say certain things. When you're in the church, you have to segregate the church. The people them up at the rust.
Well, I know. The reason why I make the point is that when you look on that now, I don't have a public spot on social media. The youth them on the app for the man, right? I think somebody else there make the same statement. When you put the youth them in another position, if you defend them father against Batman allegation, when a man goes a boom and a dancehall in where it supposedly say homosexuality is not something that is accepted. When you as the woman come taught them something there, right? And make those allegations and taught them something there, right? And when the man really and truly can't get no show, when the man career get juiced it by the fact say you go so now boom and taught them there's something there, because one thing can lead to the next, One thing can lead to the next. Now when it reach a point now of him can't sustain in or sort out him obligation because of some careless argument because you want to inflict hurt. Shut your fucking mouth and go sit on one side. You go call the man a batty man?
All right, so may I speak to the one and we're no batty man for true. Ladies, if you know say your child's father is not a batty man for true, don't call him that. If you have concrete evidence,
Morticia, that's the thing. You
if
can't
you have
swear for them
concrete evidence,
nowadays.
I cannot speak to you. But if you know, if you don't know if the man is a batty man, you can't. Me agree with Dre. Where you can't
Just like how me never know man when I was a deadbeat daddy and look at us now.
No,
Hold on, Matcha. Hold on.
derogatory to affect the man.
I mean, little bit. We don't want to take it too much on the time because a moderator may appear tonight. But me not talk as much. But when me see something a spiral out, you know, it me have to go check it. Sassy, me said this to you last week and me go say it to you again. Me know say you've been through a lot when it comes to your husband and your baby father or baby daddy or whatever you want to call it. Right? We know that. From the get-go, anybody who watch the show know that because you're very outspoken when it come on to that. But you see the what Dre actually if say when they come on to the name calling thing, me always I go ask that question to all the females that were in here. Why is it always resort to name calling and down talking to man? Is it something we wanna use because we feel like we demasculate what the word may I look for?
Demasculating.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
me never used to do it. That's the whole
No, but
thing.
why?
I
But no,
don't do
but
it.
when I say no, it's
I
like
started
you,
doing it
yeah,
because
I know. Listen, what I say. Me understand like. Say for instance, you and me in an argument and you say that to him. But when you come on the public forum now and I go say, yo, him at this and him at that, it no sound good. And it no
I
look.
wouldn't come from public forum and say, oh yeah, batty man, whatever.
But you just say it a while ago, you say you
No,
can't.
me say it to him, me say him when he text me, yes, him, me say it too. Me say you little loose soul batty boy. You don't even know where your kids them sleep, eat, nah, nothing, boy, you have a nerve to call my phone and cuss me and call my bitch.
So in other context, they should just listen. That's why I say on off is segregate the church. Segregate the church. Dre speak to the people them where Dre talk to the people them when they're in the baptism line it. Some are with up on the rastum where if you say Sassy we say batty boy because of that only Jamaican people use that as a curse word. But those women, busy signal woman, them are give evidence. If say them a partnership thing that way look like somebody confide in us, somebody say, boy, when me did their jail, this happened to me. You understand? When it come to them context,
but Marticia, what I'm saying, Marticia, as a matter of fact, I think that one we call with say boy, I know fear false man fuck him in a jail. The one we said that, I don't think she was even with the man while the man in a jail, you know. But the fact that this is your child's father.
And them have it to say once you got jail, man.
There's limits and extent if you go with
we're
certain
not gonna be one-sided. You know, say I mean not take up for no girl, you know. Less them believe otherwise. Me not take up for no girl, right? Because remember me have a man to me I deal with a man to where I have to deal with a pussy clot. And me not mince words when me I say it. Me I deal with a man to have to deal with a pussy clot. So then when me dep on the other side of it, when me I say then blood clot. See me, you know, have a good man. Me have for me pussy clot where I would have my child's father where I say, oh, you can't say man a pussy clot. If a man a pussy clot, me I say my pussy clot, you know what I mean? Cause me a cussy blood clot, you know, cause of that. Him is to me right now I saw him a act. But may I say, when you go to the lengths of you trying to make the world then or whoever perceive the man as something where you know if you fuck say him is not, then you're vindictive. You fuck up and vindictive. If you lose your life, nobody enough have no lot nor part because you put yourself in that situation. As I go to the extent the man can go in yeah, you have to know your line where you draw you know make a difference too far in a treacherous waters because me know say me is a good mother and whoever but when my ex-husband or any one of my kids them father then I go chat about me him I go use remember you know them have certain things them have you up, you know. Some of them have you up, have up the next partner. And them are going to use derogatory terms because them are look upon you as the name that must not be said. Just like how me now go call your name. And now go call, and me I find one name and say, like how me da refer to all, instead of me say him government name, me say all Gargamel. Or you remember Gargamel when I Smurfs. That's how me we say instead of, you understand? Call it, because I just don't want call name in my mouth. I say, ugh, you don't want call the name. That I name that must not be said. Some of them I go call you, then they on phone and talk to somebody and them I go refer to you. I say the bitch. Whatever what he know say you're no bitch, you know. But he might refer to you as the bitch. And you have a lot of things where go certain circle, all of that, because you know part and you cuss and you whatever. But me think where the part where Drea refer to, and when you go to the extent to try to convince the masses say this are actually the person, instead of really just talk about the matter at hand. Yeah, say
Exactly.
man for true and people act as straight man, but you feel you dead for that for true kind man of defending character. That's all.
It may say you cannot find a way of vent your anger and frustration at whatever the situation is. You have to resort to talk about a man can't fuck and you're there with the man for 10, 14, 15 years. All of a sudden,
somebody don't.
But them the sitting just
But tell us
them they just make you look like you get to the J.
Well, y'all vex and say, ooh, never even used to take it.
All of a sudden, in can't fuck, him old little bit, and him a batty man.
But some people can still follow it up same way, you know. Some people still gonna follow it up regardless, and no matter what. Even if them now look on it like how some way I look on it right now. You're there with somebody for 10 years, you can't sit down and say, oh, well, it's in things small or him this or him. All right, well, for 10 years it happened. So be case the man that happy are you unhappy. You just sound like you're idiot then. So everybody can look on it that way, but most people won't because they're just going to listen to what she has said.
You know what society do, Mark? You know what society do to Mark? Because a man will look at me as much as I don't like to be referred as a batty man. A man I go so in an argument and say batty boy, I'm going to step to him wicked. Me not
You
care.
didn't know say.
If a woman do it, that even staying worse, you know. Worse coming from your woman. Worse coming from your woman, me can't tell you, I don't believe in a violence against women or anything like that, but me can't tell you, we flatten you for that.
Dre, you remember, you see a while ago when you bring up the point about argument in a relationship, and me talk already,
yes, there
are some relationships where rendered irreparable because the girl says something to the man where she can't take back. Some people might think say, oh, Morticia always take up for the man and whatever, but it always happen where and the girl says something to the man where she can't be like take back. She just could have text the man so till call him so till wonder the man not deal back with you on certain levels because of what you say out. Right? That's how in the relationship, you know. The one them way outside. They outside of the relationship now. You and them mash up clean. Somebody call you and say, you know, say so and them did have a conversation and then say, you have to start we measure all of the information they know. Busy signal, baby mother them know them on a level where him can either sue them or if him want to hire man to kill him or kill them himself. Everybody I go say, oh, violence against women, whatever. But when before the woman them get the violence against them, not them draw the line, and them draw the line oftentimes, you know, because go talk say, if the man a entertainer, you not consider the fact there. The man have to go about in business in a society where they not consider the fact there. So you're not out one different level than where them should. And then when them do that now, and the man.
So all I know, so it's not good enough set to come from one woman, you know. It a come from two. All when woman tell lie, society will quick to believe the woman.
They must say man is jail. They might use evidence to say jail.
Yeah, and most people want to
and then I'm baby mother them, right? I'm baby mother them what say something, correct?
But speak to the one.
All right, now watch it now. This a man that can't make money now, because this a man this a man is an entertainer. Hold on now, the man is an entertainer. No one can't make money. All them pitney they get
not think.
Then the girl let
they want to run off.
Girl let her come like my husband right now. Where say I check me out, I call IRS. Them not in our country, yeah, taxes, you fucking idiot. You not mind them, you not count them none at all. You not give them a dry bread. from a distance. And the little change now when me file the tax and get back here, tell me say yo call.
Listen, them all
Some
how
of
much
them just
money
don't
tell
care
support
nothing
and
but
tell you
them.
say you're
Some
a good
people
mother.
just bitter. Some people just bitter all for themselves and don't care who them a sink. They don't care what who for neck I go chop off in a neck lights.
You don't realize that bitterness reach a level. We keep on talk about it and I go around in a circle. The bitterness reach a level where the pity them not there at the forefront of the parent, they're the mind, none at all. Because if a mother really if the vessel them, if them two vessel they really think about them kids for two, there's no way you would address your child father. And even if you know say the man a batty man, even if you know say the man, remember now, it drew it out from that section there, the church, where if they have facts, say the man about him and talk, you
can backfire upon the woman them too, they don't understand that. They can backfire upon them.
Think about this and should I think about that and they never think about it.
That's in my youth and my concern,
We don't realize it is.
Say the man about man, but how long him about man for? How long him a batty man for? Is it before you him have a child? While you him have a child?
Hey girl, you take fucking a batty hole.
During. So serious. MP players, these modern generation parents serious.
So now, as well, when I say the people have to go out there now in their school and them a say, yo, boy, your mother say your father a batty man. Oh, you mean? And you gonna say, oh, I know my daddy used to fuck your mother and batty.
Just Chris.
Oh, if it didn't know that.
Like that. Well, your mama exposed your daddy a batty man because your daddy used to fuck your mama and batty. Your mama will church batty, will church all.
My whole not I can't show.
All right, Marcia. All right.
Stop that. Everybody will do anal.
Marcia, you say you must stop.
That's it.
Why you don't want to tell one pitney that? You said that me tell him so we don't know what line. You know what I'm talking about? If my pitney ever come to me and tell me say, you tell him so to road or wherever, you have to can blood clot fight, you know. Because me go rust if you tell me pitney so. Yeah, them thing they get me back. You see my youth them?
But you can't rust. Yeah, you don't go tell the public media say that if fuck batty.
I know
people just repeat.
If you just hear that, as a random person, and then you have to approach my youth. You hear that as a random person. You're gonna get knocked with that, man. You can't.
See that topic, yeah?
When it comes to pitney,
I feel when me hear about squash mother. Where I walk and fuck everybody in the dance hall. All I do every day. It was the same when I feel as a mother. How do you do that? Your son is an entertainer. No cute Javilani kaki sweet. No cute be young boy them kaki sweet. You have
Papa Rubber band a bag of girl come along.
As a mother, you're supposed to have certain role to play. Come on, man.
Okay,
as a man.
And the worst thing, I remember said that story did it go where they say mother did that day with all one of her friend. The mothers they must know how the fuck them are carry.
I see him thing. I see him
right the quorum whether in your speech or however you carry yourself. All of them something there. You are gonna run on from Pinkwall or wherever whoever and go tell say you pick the father batty man. Prepare for the whole of the backlash will come with it because everybody are going to involved in the batty. Remember now, ladies, if you know fact, if you don't know if you have facts of the man about the man, nobody can. You can't fault somebody for out somebody the truth. But remember, you pitney them involved. You no can't bitter that's una black money from no pitney. Una black una pitney well-being. Una black una pitney social life. Una take away from the pitney social life to the point of depression.
That's pitney sanity and a whole. Cause me can't imagine hearing say my father a batty man.
Me say your daddy a batty man.
Me can't imagine finding out me a big woman right now and me couldn't imagine. My daddy
right now. Right now.
Me say my father a batty man. Me now go back a yard party. They come from me now.
Hello, over the same pink wall, daydream everywhere. You see stepmother writing, stepfather writing, a bag of things are going out there when relationship mash up and Pitney involved. The other parent, them now leg up for certain things to the point where the Pitney then just get caught in the whole nonsense like a one big wedge.
Everything I go down in a hole, you know.
Right? Like one big tug of war.
I don't know why the people love fame so.
No,
hey, so if Pitney never jump, if you wanna shake on a tripod.
Like. All right, Sassy. You say when Macaulay say you know to post up your crutches and whatever.
Okay. The man say until the man close an argument until you start shaking your ass and saying your PTSD and your some bag of shit that takes the kids will suffer. You really write that to somebody?
Yes, man, got child support. Because this not
listen.
Give up long time.
When that other bit appear, the bitterness is, the bitterness sometimes is when them at fall, they find everything.
You can't talk to the person.
As to the reason why they owe how much months of child support and have all kind of sitting for set to say, and this is the reason why, whatever. Then time I don't know what to do about it. So they start trying to style you.
I think the child support call for me one get. The government look like they finally reached him now because I think that man has been trying to be nice. I might try hold it and hold it. But when they go see that little one video, they know I go hear that little one comment, they just licking chip like, Marcus, this bitch. I think man call me wagwan. Good, like nothing. And then like he just couldn't hold it no more. Me not call if I argue. But bitch, why you keep posting? Like, what the? I'm like, huh?
Then if you have constant for the, I don't know. Me think say in other world, I know as far as the way we're concerned, everybody like anytime Pitney involved, a mediator. I think everybody feel have a mediator when Pitney involved. Like them either the quota appointed or some family member that the designated mediator. Somebody for mediate. That's a pussy all them stop tell be a lie and find excuse and call you out your name all kind of thing. Cause for the life all of me don't know how somebody for there then there. And an unknown number call them out of the blues. And your own months of child support and you're gonna say, I saw a missed call from an unknown number and I thought, did you call me? No, me no blood clot call you. That the child support where you don't pay how much months. It basically probably call you your subconscious and your chat fucker. Like they're so lame. Them like the things them what them do, you just have to take in a back and say then this me did that there with. That is why you ever hear time people say you don't know something when you know. Sometimes you tell some people some story and them I look at you like a big buff and done to 3 minutes and I say, you did a fuck with somebody else.
You see why? You see why I'm telling us you see why that's why I'm telling us the discourse is necessary sometimes. Not that you're going to willingly pick trouble,
Why me up on the big screen and me attack?
I don't know what, but that's what I tell us you have to segregate the church because if you know say somebody a shit house and you say them a shit house, then shit house it is. But you can't know say the man a good man, him take care of him child and you block the funds them, you block the book buying, you block the clothes, the uniform, you block the food where the picnic forget, you dash where the phone where you give the man the phone number. You give the man or give the woman phone number. And then you block him and do all kind of thing, but you walk and tell your friend them say him not mind him youth or she not this or she not that or she not allow you to see a youth. When hello, you know what? She not a fucker youth because he's a pussy hole, he's a deadbeat. You are just using that as an excuse to make the masses think say you actually is a father and a play a role and I get blocked.
And the man say the kids them that text me for ask about the kids them where we son come up from July. we want like a lump in our throat and no funny pitney land. And last year when we get the confirmation say baby have a thyroid issue, till now me care up a baby for baby got doctor and sit now I know that man do send a text message from my phone and ask how is it and what's the diagnosis? Nothing. But you text me, can I ask you a question? I know you and your man go book
No,
the
you
video
can't
so we
ask
are
me.
That's why I'm talking at the beginning. Say, when we are talking about bitter mother and bitter baby father, the underlying reason why them bitter because them a carry hood and pussy feelings.
But
Then
you know
they're
one
not
thing, the
go
bitter
past the
people
fact
them is
that
always the
somebody
motherfucker
else
them
that
will
fuck
fuck up
you.
the thing in the
That's
first
why
place.
them vex and them partner they are in a problem, you know, because they see one post by your Facebook or your Instagram or whatever. Them
The
vex the
man say
whole
me
night
do because of pussy
because
and
they
me can't go to
can't.
God.
None of that them a carry.
True me do. The video me
That's
put
why
on Instagram about the bisexual girl
some
again.
couple, you know, or
The
some
man.
women will not left a man just because I pitney. Where that's about them relationship there. Them no
That
want
was
to
me.
see all of them baby mother, baby father drama here. So them stay with the miserable and tired
Not
relationship.
really, Meeka. That wasn't my reason.
Listen, me know if I sit some people, some people
Some people stay in that
genuinely,
situation just because
some people
them no want
genuinely
deal
have
with that
them
baby
kids.
mother, baby father drama.
Moderator, mute up
Me
people.
just I know
Some
baby
people
father
genuinely
drama
have
me
their
do afraid of.
kids well-being at heart, and then say, all right,
Me just
we
never
want
want
you
my kids
grow
grow
with
up with
both
this
parents,
stepmother
and then
thing,
try to
right?
be civil and say, all right, it good for pitney
That
grow
me
with
do.
both parents. You have a two-side to it, you know. A pitney can be at a disadvantage if you know with the man have the mother and father unit growing up. But if the unit have fuckery in it, then it's still bad for the child. But
That
some
me gonna tell us
people
from
find that
experience.
if you understand, if you would have reconcile or if you would have work or if the youth would have be better off. But at some point, you have to realize that the unit not really a function and it a gonna be bad for the pitney. And no
That's why
part.
me can't say would
So
never
that's why
take
me
up
say,
me pay them
me
father.
think right now, as it is, the way me see them a go on right now, cause them bitter no blood clot as me I say, and the only thing them a go tell you is, some of them all will tell us that, oh, make the man where you fuck or the man where you whatever. If you say you want $2,000 for do something, make him give you the $2,000 for do it. Right? When I hear
No one
you,
say tell me them say they stepfather, they father.
so right away
They
from where them
them a grow, they will forget him.
from where them attacks, yeah, how them operate, make your sister pussy.
Hold on there. Who said that, Sassy? Sassy,
My
repeat.
husband, the children, them father.
Wait,
Tell them say what?
Them stepfather and them father. Them a grow, they will forget him, them now go miss him.
Grenada?
Pussy feelings.
Oh no, them go on out there, no, them you call her. So listen, you know,
My husband says
call nobody else. You calling anybody else? You call anybody else, but you're calling
You
me.
see, last night, after I done cuss me, I wish me could have go off my screen and go read the message them tune me couldn't hear it.
Them do
You see,
them
after I done cuss me last night, he man start bring up home if remember say I'm giving green card.
What could
Is
have
that
caused
he
a
try
man
tear
to
me
tell you?
down and he can't find no way to tear me down. You see, true, my husband knows that me is a very appreciative person and me not one thing with me not like when people feel like me not appreciate them. So you see, everything when he do, whenever do this, that, he might bring up it, he might show it. You need to say, my husband go through, when my husband attack to me, go through more 10 personality. He go through the begging, the cussing, the styling, me pussy big, me pussy stink, me pussy this, me pussy that, me a whore, me sell pussy, me a jankro, me a dog, me a gold digger. There's not a word.
Just make a man come get a green card.
Last, I cannot be a business. And that time me that take the pussy clad, give me green card for me, give man. Give me green card for me, give man a long time, and him a Jamaica day.
What about all the one
them? Me do with long time.
Hello,
Yeah.
you have some of them where
Trish, want to get my
police.
Canadian citizenship in it.
Hello, you have some
Man,
of them.
last night we start cuss me about God.
tearing
God, I go give me what me deserve. And God, I go this. And God, I go that. Me say, guess what? Me thank me glad for God. What we miss? Cause we a chat.
You cannot. You have some of them, you know. Some of them were police station and courthouse. The other side, them a police station and courthouse, you know, and at them give the most fucking problem. Then walk off them boot hill, gone a courthouse, gone a police station, and when they come in front of you,
really feel like me idiot. everything in my bring up courthouse. Nigga, you have the nerve yet about if you
But
go
when-
to courthouse judge and
But
tell
you
us
see,
that
and
you
them
guys
live
want
at
to
them
go
live
no for
them live at the
first grade.
courthouse, them live at courthouse and live at police station. And when your blood clot them now, your name already there. So by the time you
Morticia,
quit that few officers come and
Femi
say
one,
you have
everything
the
is
right
all
to
about
refuse
legal and let's go court and court and court. Like you know, say, sir, you with your actions right now, you know, sir. You feel see judge. They say time him reach the judge, the front I do and the judge open his file before he reach in fully judge will say, bailiff, put on the handcuff on the man for me, please.
You know what?
Look here,
Let me tell you.
them
Let me tell you how some people. Let me tell you how some people fool, right?
But the man
One thing me
swear
know.
in right.
Bitter baby mother and bitter baby father. So, you know, them have a style now where me used to deal with this girl, right? And she have a baby father and whatever, you know, she have a youth, and for some reason this man I used to get vexed because for some reason when me start come around, him hates me I come around now and he hate me and Ray, so I'll be a text message, man, idiot. All kind of threat in that text message and all this, and then I know so all of this stuff they can print off. And he gonna try to take her go court now, she just goes over the text message. Get fucked.
hello, so when them
Case
guy
closed. He not even have to say nothing. They never have to say nothing to him.
Walk off all them booty, go do the child support filing. And
Like I idiot. I have to pay a fee.
then they end up not pay themselves, and them when you're in anything at all with them as well. Me I say you need a mediator or you will end up in jail because by the time them fuck for themselves and you blink, you hear one officer say you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and will be used against and handcuff very tight. Handcuff very tight.
You just notice something.
Need a
That only
mediator.
person.
That's
That only
why
person
every
for the
day I
panel.
give thanks to me one
Only
that
happy
Texas.
life would have
I
been
shouldn't say it to that Dre, but I say it.
Listen,
Yeah,
only
you're the only girl in the panel.
Yo, hold on, brother. Watch how your name call.
Hello.
Watch how your name call.
Me know personally.
Which one I don't want to give me one? Which one I don't want to give me one pitney?
I'm not shut up on a bumbo clock now. No company for talk, but nobody no panel now and give a when they come up and panel.
What say my only girl did know them for the panel?
Oh, I know which one I don't want to give me one pitney because he's a good man. I'm a good dad. I'm gonna want nobody to pitney them or whatever. Them not for call me daddy or nothing like that. Them can call me Mark and that is okay. I'm gonna believe like all the uncle and this call me uncle. Where you call me uncle for? That's weird. Me not like that. Don't come call me no uncle, cause that means me and your mama and sister and brother, and that don't look good. Me not like that.
That nonsense.
I don't want none of the picnic call me daddy either. That's weird too.
Must be one of them.
Only one I know have to call me daddy. You know, one that I me no want the pit them can't call me daddy. Only one I know. I tell you that right now.
Then you want the picnic for Mark?
Ain't more the picnic. No, I'm a care for the child. I will be a father. Listen, I'll be a father. I will be a father.
The boy I get
but don't call me daddy.
Listen to me. You see these splits?
No, you're being rough bad.
If society really look into it, people realize that one mediator necessary in all of this. You know how much pitney right now deprived of where them get because no one to be cooperative and I try to be a pussy in the whole relationship. But that's a
take care of pitney in my lifetime.
Fucker and no gun chat around my side round it up. And
listen.
Right.
Morticia, I'm listening. Morticia, I'm listening.
Already Devon panel. No have no blood clot by the way. Support for how much months because no tap give them on a pussy from how much years ago. So no shut the fuck up. Let me get for talk.
Morticia, teach me for now when you put a child support. What you supposed to do?
Right, Tisha said she didn't get the child support because she start giving her the pussy.
They are very fucking bitter.
When they tap your child support, what you have to get the child support?
Feelings over. What will we do? Me just never feel the him. Me just never.
No, I'm saying because my one part child support. No, I need not pay. What me should do?
Who did I tell you?
Just sit down, or do I go back to court? Do I go to the police station? What do I do?
Listen,
speak on that.
Listen,
Why
Sassy,
not
what me
have
I
a court?
try to say
Me
to
like
you.
child
The
support.
That's
reason
what I'm asking. Do you go back to court and file a whole different document all
who
over
have
again?
you have any fucking time for fucking that? We basically I say, that wait, we just want to hear
No,
it out. Say,
well, on the
them
Sassy,
are-
he's
them
already,
are-
he's already on child support.
No, yeah, me file him. Me no know it. Wait, and it's sitting there now. What they say?
No, if the
That's the
court,
process.
if the court order him to pay and he's not paying, then that is an offense. That is something can go
Right,
jail
that's
for.
what
Right,
I'm
but
asking.
listen,
Do you go
what
back
will
and
happen?
file
Hold on.
that document?
What will happen first is they will garnish his wages, so they'll take it from that. Or
That's
tax time come around, as soon as he filing tax, all of the money they gone, and it will come to you. It all depends.
See, me
Say
cannot
it again,
me
then.
cannot
Mark,
have many
Mark,
ways. Me cannot
Mark,
come
those
like
are
an
not the
African.
things that happen first. The nonsense court, the same court where make all of the stipulation there.
Yes,
You have to go to a rigmarole before you get to all of that. Some
Right,
of we
it
don't
happens,
want
though.
to go to the rigmarole. We can't bother. But they
You have to keep
use.
the back of court.
I'm just telling you that the reason some of them as dead, some of them possibly are never deadbeat to the point where you tap give them your front and tap give them the look old. The men tap give them the look old. Them the bother in a relationship with them. Then say Ella no fury like a woman's scorn. The man them with scorn the worst, my love.
Yes,
Then
girl.
worse
I'm on a week. Me I wait
than
for
the
the
woman
picture.
them
I
with
copy
scorn.
right now. Look here. You see the same son was stuck at Jamaica. Now we can't reach up here. You know
See,
why?
right now,
Now we can't get back to the embassy. If me finally get to the embassy, but me cannot respond to the embassy. You know why? Because the embassy is waiting for a picture of my husband's driver's license. You hear me say embassy are waiting, and the man
all right,
every
read
day
it.
he takes up before prior to last night when he cussed me off. He takes me a different reason as to why I not get the picture yet. So you see, last night when he cussed me off, now me know that I excuse him. Me nah get no more.
So see me get it. What happened when there's son in Jamaica? What happened?
Hold on,
Look,
hold on.
You down there with the corona.
Yeah, you have to go sacrifice a little one run and give him a little one run and get the picture.
You see all the nonsense the way Dre go say no.
Morticia, you know when me talk. No, Morticia, hold on.
Expire me what day.
Morticia, you know when me talk, me
So
no
I'm
see.
stuck down there. I can't get it back.
Yeah.
Me pray to
but
God, my son, father, watch this, because I'm not afraid to talk. One day me have to tell, here with the young man, I go say, me man, nah, give up. This is how me know experience teach wisdom. This is how me know if you have facts some man or some bumble because, and oftentimes when you don't hear, things are going on, you must get to the bottom of it. So this young man can't afford to give child $2,000 back in the day, right? Can't give it $2,000 a year, no?
2000 what? 2000 what? Jamaican
dollars at the time when I was in Jamaica.
Okay.
We have put it out there. People need to know. And near the young man now, so me say, so what? Oh, long, you know, give no money, whatever. So you now give me some pussy. I'ma say, he know blood clot me, you know. He know me, you know. I'ma say, all right, me say, yeah, me I get some pussy. Which part I get the pussy? Anybody know
Perry? The pussy and give man, everything will be all right.
Yes, stop. Yes, let me stop move touch with the pussy. Me say, this me I go no two blood clot. I couldn't know what a cracker strike. One story now, you know, me say, yeah, me I come get some pussy, which part? Then time they over you don't know Larose having 2 staircase them one. I go over blood clot Larose and then time they know you go for money from your baby father and him tell you to come care. No, I know me rascal it is. I go over there. Me look on because then time them a run club. And me look on me see US dollar, me see clocks, 2 pair of clocks. I'm clean up 2 pair because I say, I want something to drink. And then gone out to blood clot room, gone look me something for drink. I'm clean up. Then time there at Jamaica $9,000 for a pair of clocks. I clean out the pan where I people the money where my work friend clean out the pan with the money and the 2 pair of clocks. And meanwhile, I come up the next stairs with the drinks. Me I go down the other stairs with the money and the clocks. Cigar punish down go sell them.
Oh my God, Marty.
Call me. Who you talk to?
So me can't. Well,
no, talk it out. What kind of special prostitute maybe that's me for come to you for money for your pitney and give your pussy pan tapai. Me have to give pussy to get the money that time. Me 2 clocks, 6, how much US dollar at the time, and then the US
End
dollar.
up give
I
more
see
than
about
when something bargain for.
Martisha, where you say pussy you want?
$2,000. Yeah, me say me want something for drink. And him gone down the bar, people them, but him a come up. Well, him a come with the 2 drinks over there, so me a go down here, so go take taxi with the 2 pair of clocks, US dollar, and the Jamaican dollar. When me reach my yard, I'm go beg and plead and burn on my things, on my. Mister, you should have blood plan on that, and him do it again. One next time again, him a go call and talk about. So, yeah, you want some pussy? Mister, yes. I come from work, you know. And I say, which part of them? I say, oh, in their own people's choice. Now, the time the people's choice, kill is people's choice. $2,500 for room, my name cannot afford to give him child not even $2,000. But he can pay for the people's choice room to get the little pussy. I'm not pleased to tell him blood clot taxi driver, so drive around here. So Mr. Driver, drive around a people's choice. And I say, which part you there? Which part? Come in and look at people them in a blood clot taxi. And me I tell a story in a taxi. And I say, oh no, look out, hang out in the head. That's when the pussy come out. Me want the whole I want to help me. Ball out. And then so I say, which part come in and look around? So I say, come downstairs. Come downstairs because I don't know which part you there. Pay for room long time up a bumbo clot people's choice and turn up there. When me tell him come out when the taxi a pass, and me and the people them in the taxi are all out to tell him about him bumbo blood clot through taxi window when the taxi and get back $500 from people's choice. You know, me alone as woman go through that. I whole heap of baby father out there. Now give the baby mother them no money because they not get no front. And then they have the baby mother them now when are 7 or 11, the picnic and the father because the father there with one next woman. And them people that we are talking about tonight, yeah. The nonsense them a keep up and the picnic them a fuck up over it. Here's Sassy baby for the child will suffer.
What you
no. That's all the fucking good for.
The man say, until I start cleaning up my pussy.
But that's why them a beg so. Some of them have the money, can do whatever, but them a beg so because you know.
Tell me pretty up my Instagram. Me nah get to nobody. Me say me I get to you though.
Hey.
Me said as some
at that time he bring up a pussy business. He say go suck.
I know fitness them got school still, you know.
Yeah, I go on now. You don't know me, I'll come with one liquor. Slight a fuck. So here we go. So Martisha now, we have a fire catches. Assassin now, we're over there. I'm mad for everybody over here. Instagram. So we don't know that. We don't have what these men want. I don't know what can go on with. We don't expect. I want to know what type of man then make him and them be a friend.
Right. That's why woman, you see, one of the harder than everything we're bad. Because you see, a man can go on the most way on the phone, you know. He can do everything on his phone. You see, in a my friend one today we didn't know much feet of me, and you keep up a bag of fuckery. Me a chuck by your blood clot, you know. And as me say, him don't have my name at station already. Me a chuck by your pussy clot. He can't violate me certain way. So these are the people. These are the people who give problem because right now me no station where you see the girl tired like she just always their station and report, and then she dep on the phone, raise all kind of fuck up on the phone, test the man to see if he mother do something for violating freedom. Man which power never hear all a baby father have to carry. A father have to carry a mother go a court. Tell the court say, yo, because I want to see my youth. I want to take care of my youth. I want to do this and do that. And I can't do it because the mother I keep up a bag of fuckery for me when I want to deal with my youth.
We see it happen.
Watch it bumble all them. Moderator.
Say that's we see it happen. Me answer you.
Can't have no junk already, Devon on the panel. They are very distracting. And them have them back.
Everyone say that I fuck with Martisha and you know. Meeka in a while ago. Meeka in a while ago and he come like Martisha trip.
You look at these topics. She not have no blood clot problem over there. So nobody no OR. No one OR over She lift it up back when we are put the point across. Speaking for all the women out there who are old and the mental issues with their
Me want to say something.
regarding their children. So
Fancy, you were here?
Yes, long time. Me just say on behalf of all the single ladies, it's not all single ladies go through this. That what Morticia go through and Sassy. I don't have that problem. I don't. From ever since my company live, when I know say me not talk so bad about my ex. He's
Baby father spiteful.
no, my ex. Honestly, there's sometimes I go out because I don't have baby father problem or baby mother problem. That's the truth. Him just have a baby the other day. My son was the only child for both of us, and we just start date. So me not have them problem there. So it's really kind of sometimes we do customer for certain things because I feel like initially he wasn't seeing his son often, but when it comes to the money part, I feel call him and I say, oh, you need to pay this, you need to pay that. No.
Segregate. So you're in the church where in a Dre church, in a Andre Powers church, you up at the Rastum, young miss. You up at the Rastum.
Yes. Me have a fire going.
Somehow we never start that church. We never reach a line with a baptize. You're in a prayer going and pastor call upon you every time he needs something.
Yeah.
So fancy, you don't have a bitter situation where you either use the youth to spite the man because the man whatever the breakup was, you miss the man. Well, me not gonna say miss the man body because you talk about things already.
This monkey
I don't have a bit like him just like he's not perfect, but me don't have a bitter situation to the point where when he comes to my son, he can come in my house and sit down and watch TV or do whatever any if you do in my house. Me not have that problem. I mean, me not say we not argue. There's certain things me not like, but I did get jealous when, to be honest, I did get jealous when he had him daughter last year. Me got off.
Why?
Why?
And that is fine. It's you get there. You get there, Morticia. It's been 4 years.
No, my love, me not get there because you see, listen, as what me tell you now, there are sections in the congregation where people have to be very mindful. She up at the Rasta man can't go in a vestry. We don't in the congregation. Let me tell you this. You see the junk of them in the congregation. We just a come to church with a baptized yet. They cannot come into the house, consider and watch TV.
So fancy Holland. As uno know me always I go pick at the things that when me catch and pan. And I know Fancy was the one who walk out of this relationship. Tell this man the relationship over.
Done.
Divorce this man. So why is it were you upset when this man moved on with his life? I just want to. Hold on before you answer, Fancy. We all know me, Mac, and Andre Powers and every other man we are going to watch this. No say. As we will never understand women. But see, every chance me get to understand a little bit of how you think.
Me can't help.
Hold on, Morticia. I will always ask these questions. So, Fancy.
Yeah.
And go ahead, because I want to know. Mine, you know, because you left.
I'll tell you why I was upset. I was upset because he eyed it. Him eyed the whole pregnancy from me and whatever. And I'm like, but I thought we good. We move on. Why would you hide that from me?
No, I don't your business.
I never hide nothing from you.
Whatever.
You have to remember.
So all right, how would you
explain
that the little girl and the son born the same day? And when the little girl first birthday, I'm gonna know that.
Because the man plan out it.
You never did have to tell her anyway in shape or form.
I don't feel your business.
I know your business.
You know, some people have that where they say they want them pin if you born in a same month. He may have.
All
right,
hold on. Fancy.
You said the man has said it to the man in goodly plan it so that's it happens so.
But Fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy, my question is.
No matter how good him being can plan it the exact day. It
That's very true. You can plan it, but it won't happen.
No.
It happened. No.
It
Oh,
happened.
not say you
Well,
want happen. It happen. So me
It
I
It
say the
happened.
man.
But
You
now
did it when the man plan it out,
You planned
and
it.
then you did it when the man plan it out. You
No,
don't know if
but
the
it
man plan it out or not. I just you
You
said that.
say it can, but
Something
it
nice.
happen.
I
Happen
don't
already.
know nothing about that.
Andre, you have a
That's
question?
it.
Yeah, but Fancy, my question to you is that you guys divorced over 4 years ago, right?
Separated.
Separated over 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And you said the daughter born last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, the connection with the jealousy and back to what Hot Ras was saying.
Yeah, but she just said they're not divorced too.
That's not.
They're not
I don't
divorced, right?
think
Yeah.
that's
That
not
no,
don't
what
mean
she
Come on,
them not
them
together.
here. Everybody, no, them gone, them move on, and she have man where she have fuck, and him have woman where him have
Fancy
fuck.
have,
Clearly,
yeah, fancy have
continue.
new man.
Yeah, so I'm saying,
Yeah, but
all right,
So
well,
you want all them man them for yourself?
the
So
jealousy, the jealousy.
No, it wasn't about that.
so
It wasn't
Fancy.
about that.
Fancy,
Go
well,
into the vestry.
so if you did
I
breed,
was upset. All right, I'll tell you why I was upset. His mom was here with Orion because his mom bring up Orion from Jamaica. That's my son. She was here all through the maybe 2 months or whatever, and all through she the year and couldn't even say our son
On a
have a
PR
not
business,
like
that
that.
they tell you.
Fancy,
Yep.
it's not, I don't know fear business that we tell you either.
It's not PR business. But
Fancy sent
that's
So
away
the woman
because
was
she
in
was
my
kept
house.
in the dark.
Like,
She
what was that?
she
Hold on, what
feel
was
offended
Fancy.
because
Because
Fancy,
I
so why
was
you not
nice
come
to
on?
them.
why?
Yeah,
It no
I was
matter.
nice
her
to them. You
business.
don't understand. I was nice to them.
Fancy.
Like
See,
still.
So
Don't
you
follow
can
the
still be
jokes
nice to
already,
them.
Kevin. I'm telling you, you see why you not to come on and say, "Oh, I'm not in a bitter situation," because
But
when
I
you
am
have
not.
your explanation,
but
it can go
all the-
see
That
how
shit
they are
sound bitter.
picking
bitter.
apart.
Look here,
You guys
See how they are
could you
picking
please
so
apart.
far,
speak her
Colin.
from half of the choir?
Man, to
Speak
go.
her from half of the choir.
No,
Because
me I
that doesn't
said,
make sense.
Good Fancy.
no.
Hold on.
Moderator, I need to
Quick
speak.
popping. Guys,
I need to speak.
Fancy feel away because she was kept in the dark. She felt that they were on a good communication level.
But it's not a kept
But
in the dark because
everybody, both
Hold on.
guys,
the
Hold on.
the way
business
how
that
Francis to them and
You know,
respect
kept in the
them,
dark,
them
right?
never see her that way.
Okay,
Everybody
Question.
keep
So-
seeing her like that.
So hold on. So the man did supposed to tell Fancy when he did a hold up the next woman leg.
Fancy now come
No,
up with the
nobody
rest
not
of Fancy.
saying that, but a little,
Fancy,
all
go
right.
round a
If we
victory.
be like them, me and your friend, and
Mhm.
you know, you have certain things where say Meeka might feel a little bit away about this. If me and you, them a co-parent, everything are going good with them. If him know so shouldn't feel away, that's why I'm not tell her.
So no, that's why the
Yes,
but he's
it is
in
not
other words
her
then
business,
he's
Because
protecting
he
but
knew.
her.
yeah,
Because he
on
knows how
another
she
Fancy
is.
say, go back
I'm
and
not
Wouldn't tell her
upset.
shit
That's
either.
what I
the man a
said.
good man.
I
Fancy
I'm
said-
say,
not
her
upset. We
husband,
haven't
then
been together
if
for
you
4
would
years.
tell her that, then you and her are not up on a good level. So don't
Andre
pretend
now,
say you and her are up on a good level. If you know say you're not gonna tell her something like that.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to
Andre,
say.
When me and you have together, I go have one next sister. You know feel
Andre,
like say, if me I go one know him
Time
sister
out.
at some point down the drain.
Then
time out.
How she
Hold
ever
on,
explain to her son.
hold
So
on.
you know say you have one next
You
sister
can't
out
too
there.
far.
How she
All right, me can
explain
chime in
Hold on, Meeka, hold on there.
because I
That's
experienced
the
this
man
already
time out.
before
You
that
can't
one.
type in yet.
Hey. Calm down.
No.
Hold on.
Yes.
Calm down.
Moderator, I need to speak.
Me calm back down the show. All right. So
Fancy was referring to me. I need to speak.
yeah, hold on there, Morticia. So Meeka,
Yes.
first and foremost,
Mm-hmm.
you just a tech side, right?
Marty.
No. Me
There is
not
no way.
take that. Me understand what you feel. No.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In no shape or form was that information that Fancy had to know. That was upon him to know that if he decide if he want to tell her yes or no. Secondly,
Beyond
he
a reasonable
wasn't hiding it from his son.
He
Um,
was. He
I
was.
think that, Fancy, if you look into it, maybe he still cares about you to a point where he knows who you
Alright.
are.
Hold on.
Tell you.
Fancy, I'll ask you one question and then we'll give everybody a chance to say what them have to say. So I'll ask one more question and then everybody have a chance to talk about this whole situation. So Fancy, this is my question to you. If you say you guys are close and whatever on a co-parent and everything is okay, that was the first thing you said, right? So if, say for instance, you mind both are no move on, because you would have relationships after the separation. Him have I don't know if a relationships or a relationship, whichever the case may be. Two are not fuck other people, right? What if you did breed? You would tell him?
Of course, because that's the relationship I thought we had.
Okay.
That's what the young miss said. Okay, so
I keep saying that.
And just to prove, like, I am not taking side, but based on the question we had just asked, that's what I was getting at. They claimed she thought they had this perfect relationship, so certain things they talk about, but he kept this from her. And I went on to say that what will she tell her son that you have a sister out there? Him not gonna need to know that.
But
what if
father would have told him?
No, but Meeka,
tell him.
Andre, you're muted. But Meeka again,
Meeka
again, that wouldn't be Francis' job to tell her.
Not necessary.
No, his father.
No, if you're in, no, it is
My
not
time,
on the father alone. It's on both of them. If they show a united front in front of the son, let me finish my point.
Go on.
United front, but not with his personal business, especially having a child and possibly.
Meeka don't overtalk people. No, Meeka our time makes you talk.
Meeka talk.
Meeka cut in my chance to talk when Fancy stepped into my time to talk. Fuck yourself with my time for talk.
Hold on,
don't worry. You have plenty of time for talk, baby.
Go on, Meeka.
If the guy come over, him see both him parents, yes, him have sense. Him know say them not together. But them all right. Them talk, them communicate, everything is perfect. No, in order, that's why sometimes you have some of these kids so fucked up in the head. Because them don't know how to communicate. Now, as a parent, two of you supposed to sit down, and when it come on to certain things that's going to affect the child's life, I believe that both of you should sit down and say, okay, this is the situation, so the picnic can understand. No, it is not the man job alone to say, say you have one sister out there.
But it is
feel like in this case, him and Fancy, that's something where two of them supposed to sit down and talk about.
Yeah, but
when the time is right.
I am not finished.
I already talked to the boy and him never say to Fancy.
When the time is right.
Now what?
When the man feel like for stating, can't talk about it. When the time is right, I feel business.
My son come to me and say him sip on him grandmother WhatsApp. Said daddy they're out with a girl who is pregnant. I saw him know him and then he sip on his grandmother WhatsApp again. Different stuff because him they are Jamaican and using grandmother WhatsApp. So I saw come to know his father never sit with him.
Would you tell him say, oh, may I go get a girl pregnant? May I go get a girl
pregnant? Obviously girlfriend. He leave from here and go away and go. It's obviously girlfriend. We have a problem with that.
You're not obligated to discuss that with you, nor discuss it with his son. When the time is right, he can say to his son, you are going to have a sister, whatever.
I don't have a relationship. I didn't think I had a relationship like what we do. One-sided
then because you think of one relationship and the man have it as another. When you come in at the church a while ago, you come
and probably that's right. Obviously, that's right. But that's fine.
And say you don't have that.
I'm gonna be me. I have a man now, right? And me can think me and him sit down and talk about my baby father. No, he doesn't want to hear that. He not talk about him baby mother either. We're not in that. We're not long and say, oh, the man this and the man that or the man this.
The man move on with him life and do whatever. Me no one know when my ex-husband or whoever I go have a child, whatever. When him have him child and whatever, and him want come for my youth and introduce them and do what them I do. That over
there. The time is right.
And I wasn't asking for a day-to-day update.
No,
I was
listen. What you said,
one time to tell me that's fine.
I don't think when the child is already in the picture is the time it right.
Bottom line is, get back. When you're done, you're done. So whether I'm breeder and tell you or not,
anytime you're ready to say it.
Dre, help me no man.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Got your power.
All right, just All right, just give me a second. Because
I just want to make 2 points. I want to go back to Meeka. Meeka said something, and I think this is a narrative, even though right now that word is so being used up and overused. But I think there is a general perception being run right now throughout society, thinking that there's a child in place right now. For example, Fancy and the ex-husband's first child. Then there's a next child coming to play. Where do we get this idea that this is going to impact that child, the first child?
And nobody said that though.
No, but she made mention that
But if it wasn't impacting your child,
Hold on.
It will impact the child.
Because my son was sad about it. He was sad about it because daddy
will
didn't tell him
impact
that.
the child. Big or small, it
Exactly.
will impact the child.
I'm not sure.
Who did really start about it? You are your son, Fancy?
My son, I said, he expressed my son. He was telling me he expressed this. Let me tell you no. If you ask me,
hold on.
Son is the most intelligent person. You know why I say?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, so I want that to be addressed. Number one. So the next thing is that Fancy. This is it. You see, I understand that you're trying to facilitate a type of relationship that your son can benefit from having two parents that are seemingly good friends.
She said that they have that.
No, it can and you can be good friends in the eyes of the child, but you're not really good friends.
Can I say something?
Well, that's the next part.
Hold on. So this idea that you think that this man is out there after doing a separation, you do away with the marriage or whatever it is, because whatever the reason, you hold on. You are going to go now and figure that it is this man's duty to come and share with you. The only person I think he has an obligation to, if anything, the only person is the child. That's the only person I think he has an obligation to have a serious discussion with, as to if he's mature enough to understand that he can sit him little him son down and reason with the son. That's a different thing. But this thing to figure out or to think in your head that, listen, you are going to catch feelings over it because he never share it with you. And then I'm beginning to wonder now how much of the kid's feeling is really your feeling being imposed on the child.
Listen, remember when I said earlier that sometimes parents think that a certain type of unit are going to be beneficial to the child? You should come as me keep on a session up at the rasta in our gown. We don't in the congregation then with food type of baby children's father. Let us not throw around the baby term loosely. The children's father and the children's mother. She said the man can come all our house and there in the living room. So she step in my
that. And that's
right.
And
listen, him coming in and sitting into the living room don't necessarily mean that a situation where he's having a child. There are some things where him not obligated to tell you. But in his obligation, he will tell his child when he sees fit. That's how the misconception with enough baby mother and baby father and that cause problem. Because possibly under the whole thing where say you have to believe that, we have this type of relationship, and it will make you sound like a one-sided shit, because you might have think about the relationship in that nature, and then so him a think about it. Him coming in your living room and I do whatever possibly, because that's just him son. Him not necessarily have other things where
and that's okay. And that's
what you decide.
But I only share part of the story. I never share all of it.
Yes,
so I judge from those active words that I say.
Me did that. That's why I business. But glad you can come and say the man a good man, which is what I think you were trying to express before. You are not in a bitter situation. The man is a good man and him take care of him youth, and that put you on the rostrum in your gown. But we don't in the congregation because Some of them are pussy hole. Them not take care of them youth. Some of them are bitter baby mother, bitter baby father. And then can't come in and house
take care of the youth.
They can't come in and house sit down and talk none. Because it's when them propose for coming at the house, sit down and catches them a come for. And them the business with the pitney.
Not in this case, my dear. Yeah.
Why I said I won't. Don't tell me I will get there. I will not get there with them kind of people there, because I know that when they propose to come into my living room, they are not coming on behalf of their child. They are come on behalf of my fat front when me naggy them from umpteen years back. So I
don't forget. Say me.
Stay up at the restaurant with your good
separated for 4 years. We gone through this bitter something way and everything. Me realize that it get to the point in life when me not in no bitterness. Me just want
so
peace.
Then? Because you say you never have no bitter, no year bitter. So which part of it did bitter? Which was
when
you
me say me never have no bitter. Me not talk about no. Me not talk about. Me not talk about no. Me not go sit down and say, oh,
Fancy.
We have bitterness and baby father problem and child support problem, and they're not making up story.
You know, right from the start, you stole my heart.
Yeah, man.
Throughout everything, when the feelings did get catch, right? This is the two thing scenario to it is. Were you angry because he was having another baby, or you just angry because he never tell you?
No, I'm not angry. I'm not angry because he was having another baby. We've been separated for 4 years. I keep saying that. The baby born last year.
Angry because of the fact they never tell you.
She didn't know.
Because he didn't tell me.
That's why she feels some kind of way. Which is
that's all I said.
Normal.
That's how me no mix.
I keep me said the Spanish word is not my I haven't been with this man for all this time when he come visit his son. I haven't been sleeping. I don't see him the same way. And yet
when I tried done for 3 minutes, I'm not in it.
Oh my God, let me talk. When I go sit down and talk about baby father this and baby father that, there is bitter ways, there is good ways. Me just a point in my life where me I go sit me pass that point. Because eventually all of that, we don't know, all of that I go pass. Because I've been there.
Girl, eventually now go pass. And that's why we're there tonight to talk about it. Eventually, them a carry the feelings till then grave and then now do certain blood clot things. Why you not talk for people? Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
The man said, judging by my behavior, he knows what his next 18 years is going to be like.
What is wrong with you? That's why I have to keep saying I am not a baby mother. Me am a baby mother, I know. My son is almost 19. My daughter is almost 12. So I am not a baby mother. I have no baby, none of them. Right? And these people... Right now, my son at the point where I'm never obligated to have a conversation. Yeah, dig down my phone and say, why me I call him and now? Mr. The man, him is a man, him is 18, him can decide who him want to talk to. Me can't do nothing about that. I could have done maybe something about that how much years back if you were forthcoming with your capacity as a father. You never did play the role then on your hunt him down and him a big man. My 12-year-old, if me try to cultivate a relationship and whatever the people them beat around here, so that's why I say fancy when you introduce yourself, you said I don't have that, and that is good where you don't have that and you have your child in a good what them call it now, environment.
Healthy.
The father from when me hear you talk a long time, me know say your ex-husband a good man even though he might have him flaws. But when it comes to your child, which is the main component in a split relationship, if there is a child involved, Mrs., it will never happen where somebody man they come in a living room. And when they call your phone, tell us, then they are busting in a snow, banking have a broke down upon them because you cannot let them into your house. It has nothing to do with the child.
It's so funny you bring up, but you say busting a snow. Me and my friend on the phone at chat don't fear baby father. It's such a awful baby father and he miss this and miss that, right?
You mad?
I'm turn to her on the phone and I say, girl, don't say that, because for your baby father pay over $1,600 for 2 pitney in a child support. And if you no cook, you can call him and tell him to get over McDonald's. Me have 4 pitney for my husband. And best believe it right now, if me a driver go along or me there anyway, God forbid, me lose ya so when me there. And me not know if he sleep. Me cannot think. Nothing not go pop in my mind. He say, yo, call Junior and beg him send you $200, you can go rent a hotel for night for you and pick them. That wouldn't even, to a man so far-fetched, and man, I mean, knowing and do it. Me wouldn't even think the idea of it would even pop. It'd probably pop in my mind after I resolve the problem. They don't pay me back. But I said, damn, you couldn't even call Junior.
Yes, when
That's
you
so outside it is.
when you if in your mind, right, you mature enough to say, all right, the two always split. Me not stand up in a your way, me no want you stand up in a mine. And this is where me said the mediator for come in. Hear them not, them agree. Separation agreement and everything draw for people. Cause as what me say, I'm not talking for people. Me can't talk because me hear shit to other people and for them experience where them are going with. We know say baby father our husband and ex-husband and whoever out there with them in a them good relationship, but we are talk for the ones that aren't good that affect the children. The people them agree, knowing full well say them not in that, they not in that, and so as soon as your back on, then start to play the part where they done plan. And so this is where now they show you who they really are when it comes to that part, because you're there with them. And as we did a talk earlier, say, make no sense you run go call them Batman and whoever, because when they did there with them, they call them that, because they were not portraying shit like that when uno did together. Them never did that tell us, say, oh, me now go take care of me youth when uno together. And the fact say uno not together, make them stop take care of them youth. And then some of them, because some of them absolutely worthless and decide say, oh, them not mind no pitney, whatever. But at the fact of the matter say, they with them no more, them bitter over how them see a relationship with the other person progress. All kind of manner of evil come into play. And then now they start use the fact they are afraid the pitney. Them not think about the pitney welfare, none at all. None at all.
So can't understand with me. You have 2 more new pitney, right? And the girl when you're there with have must be 2 or 3 if you yourself or you take her up with. You want to tell me say at no point in time you them put in and play in our house and one present a thought no flashing in your mind. I wonder when all of them do.
Sassy, you realize what go on. You man have money fish share if you take care of all a 9 pitney.
You man not do what?
A 9 pitney that you just call out,
It's not about no listen.
No, you say you have 4 with plus you have
your balls.
Well, I know.
And you have 2 more.
But
plus 3 more.
But Sassy, you go wrong when you say that about how much come out of balls, because you can't accept cow and not accept calf.
No, but before you go take up cow with calf,
school book my
you
bike.
should make sure for your calf they can't take up cow and then calf and don't know if
you need to take up some calf, no?
Hello, I don't give a
fancy, but fancy, not fancy, Sassy. But Sassy, you see this? Hold on, Morticia, hold on. Morticia, hold on.
Pick up for your calf.
This is the same thing. This is the same thing I've been. This is the same thing. May I advise against, because we're all right. How many kids he had before yours?
So you have 10 in all then?
No, he had 1 before mine. Then mine
4 with you.
And since me and him left, the girl called me one day. She remember say she have it 1, and then she called me one day again. I tell me say, oh, we're having our daughter in December. I don't know, every time she breathes, she feel like she call me, tell me.
No. I still.
That's 6 that. And she has
6, I go past 7 now.
And she have how much otherwise?
And she have 2 for herself.
Oh,
my own concern about. Like me no business.
But me them come before everybody, because me the only one we born in a marriage and everybody else.
But when that is the only
thing and judge of me, them are really what matter.
The man not care if you buy in a marriage or not.
Right? That's why I tap think about him and it. Me tap like me look. No, let me tell you something. You see, even right now with the child support. You have sense in you. You see, if you go put somebody on child support and it don't make no sense, a waste of time. You know why me put me on child support? Because me can afford to take care of children them. See me choose not to take care of children them. You hear me I tell you? But right now, when
that's the
I
understand.
It's what for me husband I do right now. You see, everybody will know him, no understand, Like nigga, you see work where you have. And like if everything what you do, you no sit down make man put your pan child support. Cause first of all, I way you do to yourself. A prison you work figure with me and 4 pitney. What you do to yourself? But that's also some of man them feel like they have so much control over you with the little love you did have for them. They feel like they can just draw and draw and draw. Listen, man, and stop to think about the pity them all now, same way, you know. You know how me know? Because after everything, when him a cost me now, him a cost say, me make government charge him 16 much thousand of tax money. Remember, me and this man left 2018. We not left because me give him bun. We not left because me do nothing. We left because me find out say him have woman. I live in my property, have cable, light, everything in my name, right?
You two are still bitter, man.
No,
Both
well,
of you.
me not bitter. That's the
You're
thing. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Me wish. Me not. You know why me angry? I get
Yes,
angry now,
Bible
Dre?
on the live.
Because
Sassy,
in behavior
Sassy,
confuse
answer
me.
the question here.
Yeah.
When him have one child before yours, right? Him used to
Yeah.
take care of that one child. Was he a good father
Yeah, he
figure?
didn't live with the woman when me meet him, so me don't know their business. That she me take him from. You
All
understand?
right, but after that, when he married to you, him take care of them next pitney.
What you not say to me say? You know me
Ashton. Yeah, like
When he
after
married
that,
to
pitney,
you,
this
before
is the
you
thing.
as
Yes,
their
this is
first
the thing.
pitney.
Yes, he used to mind a pitney when he did have with she, but this was the thing. You see, because me used to do most of them. There's something called me after Tafari. So when me I buy clothes at Tafari, me buy fee first son. When me I do for me do fee first son. So me now really penetrate say, hold on there, him now get no money for buy clothes, and now you really are buy clothes. However, me never too business with him and that the baby mother. Why? Because my sister, she was a butu. She was a like that's a fancy now. And when they left 7 years, she's still stuck and stupid and you know, like me not business about them.
And what you look well?
Let's me write down a point. So I call it. So you take him from her and then him go back to her.
Girl, that the day no, he never go back to her at all. But she end up free him and send the video, send the proof, can't give me. I want because me choose on sit with this man, you know. There's some people I got talk now. Me say me have to always
live for Fiwi Reggae.
Me
So
not
yeah,
angry
go
with
back to her,
nothing.
Sassy. Go back, go take one frig or two frig.
Yeah,
or
go back go take one frig. Me don't know if I 2 or 3 or 4, but I want she exposed to me. I want
This
she
is
exposed to
Morticia
me.
reporting live for Fiwi Reggae Dancehall.
And then
Yo,
that's
what?
why when Uno licky topic earlier, when you say if woman can stay
Hey,
with
what
man
we can tell you?
just because of their kids,
Hey.
me that try give me 2 cents. We say yes, because from that girl send me that exposure session in free.
That's the wall on a
Me
minute. I
dead,
can only
me dead to him.
3
So
minutes at a
Sassy,
time.
I'm not sure say I know a long time video from when them did there before you.
No, because you say you tell he said December 30. What December
Me mama.
30 in
And it's a
2017?
one somewhere. I can only take this 3 minutes at a time.
No,
3 minutes.
mama,
Listen me, if we now done for 3 minutes, only 3 minutes at a time. Sassy.
Girl, yeah.
Meeka reporting live for Fiwi Reggae Dancehall TV. When Meeka asked, did he used to mind the children when he was with you? You said yes. Correct?
Yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is why I'm hesitant to say no or yes. My husband was the only person working. I was a stay-at-home. So it's almost impossible to watch that the man can build up here, roof a cover over my head, like the past two. You understand? Everything is on. So yes, me I gotta tell her say yes, he might be because I do that.
In other words,
you just live life.
He was a good father. He was displaying.
When me and him there, he was the best man.
He was not a good father.
All right.
Sassy was a good father.
Penetrated father because
Morticia, you have
everything else is so perfect. So yeah, say
Yes.
you know, if you respect, you have everything else because yeah, say Mr.
You have 2 minutes, Morticia.
Reporting live. So Sassy, after now him go back to the ex, go take a one piece. It wasn't actually that he left you and went back to the ex. He go take a one piece breed and you never did a deal with it, so you fire him.
No.
Oh, that did a girl in breed.
You see the first, listen,
I guess
that's
I'm
all
confused.
confused. The first pitney we have, a pitney before me. And me in breed pan the side, and me end up taking one off and she. Because me breed now, and listen, me not share it to our baby mother, make up your mind who you want.
Reporting live.
So when me take him now, he give me back one like a one bun. She give me like a one bun. We're not following so far?
Yes, we're
following. I wrote it. Yes,
Morticia
you.
freeze.
So you were on the side. I have the notes. Continue. Let me not write down. We're not put glad. We're not done 15 minutes. Talk sassy. The life is a open book. We're not afraid.
She frees up. She gone.
Yeah, she knows Sassy can when you're in a middle.
No, moderator.
I understand the story.
Moderator, no one moves.
No, Martisha. No, Martisha. I feel like you overlook something. So you see, here we go on. So the first baby is not the same lady where I'm gone with now. So there was a baby before Sassy. Then there was Sassy. Yeah.
Then Sassy, then one new baby mother. So
Yes.
3 baby mother.
Sassy did step on the side with the first
me never
baby
touch
mother.
that.
And
Yes.
then the man have a next girl where she and Sassy in the same bracket, you know. And then she's back. Sassy is not reporting that.
Damn signal.
So 3 baby mother, Sassy?
Yes.
3 baby
The
mother.
lick out my signal. So now boy I have 3 baby
Sassy
mother,
clarify.
yes.
You
3
see?
baby mother, 6 7 pitney.
Bumble.
I know 7 pitney.
It's
A
7.
seven.
I said,
You have to count the woman 2 pitney too.
The last one about 8, but I
You
said
not know biologically. We're not
No.
going to
9.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
you're right. You're right.
Right
See, if you
now.
count them, come here, so they not no daddy.
so
Yeah,
Sassy, we
you
established it now.
For your access, you have to
nice.
I
So
know,
look
like,
here,
We're not saying for this one then, but we just say biologically how much kids him have for himself.
Yeah, yeah,
when we say
Martisha.
why I say that to them, you have to remember, you know, it's not like say him and the woman no live, him and the woman live. So pretty much have 4 kids in that the household, right? Or 3.
Yeah.
How much kids that's in a household?
3, one about December.
As the clerk of the court, as a matter of fact, I'm not clerk of court, I'm in the congregation of Mr. Powers. We have a church. We have a church going. That's it. Only Sassy, 4 kids you have, right? 4 kids you have.
Mine done.
Moderator, please control the devon.
Come, all them out. All them out. Come, sit there.
Well, on the map, me put her right up.
Whoa. Come, put her up to it.
Yeah.
Put them up.
Should I
Come
position
on, wide.
Sassy, we are getting to the bottom of this. 4 kids you have.
I hear Maka laugh. How me miss?
4 kids you have with them on there, right, Sassy? Only your 4 kids we're concerned about right now. We need to know if you put in a church. We want to know if you're bitter or you're not bitter. You have to find a position in the church and no. You have 4 kids to the man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me I hear. Yeah, me have 4 theme.
4 pitney have theme. So you know business with whether or not him want find if the 5 them are in yard or the 6 or the 7, if them are run past him and him have any kind of emotion towards fear them or remember them. You know respond to that, you know. You know where you respond, sir?
That's God to us.
And I can't speak to her if she's not on the panel. But
So,
Martisha,
in the meantime,
don't care.
No.
Me don't care how much you my pitney them father want have. I don't give a shit. Me not care.
what Rasa tried to say, the man can't afford it. The man cannot mind no more picnic. You have too much picnic already. What the hell?
They cannot even afford it, but the sperm no cost nothing, egg no cost nothing. They
in the
we
meantime,
now, you know, hear the cussing now, no?
No, here we go. When Hold on, Martisha. It's when me say him can't take care of them, that don't mean I'm defending him, you know. Because if you not have money, because I feel like me not say Sassy would have feel the same way if she didn't get money and I get the attention from him, or the kids didn't get the attention. Me not say she would have still feel the same way, but at the same time it would have been better. The fact say, as what Sassy I try to say is him not care about the kids them not at all. I was just making a joke saying because him take the woman with fear 2 pitney plus go breed her and breed her again.
Him not have no money if you take care of so much pitney. Because
I agree.
That's why I don't know if we make people talk, we go through the thing What I call it now?
What I'm saying,
Literally.
you feel like you just take everything with me say literal. What I'm saying is
No, not you,
People
not
thinking
you.
about it literal. That's
Not
a lot of
you.
kids. Me have
Not
one.
you,
And
yeah,
for me one just turn one. You know how much money it cost me?
yes.
But you
Ross,
have four.
Yeah, but when
tell
me
you what literally
Yeah,
I'm
na
telling
boy,
you.
you can name.
no, but when
Me
me
not a pitney no.
More.
no, but hold on, no, remember I
Kids
know.
are expensive.
Sassy has always made it known that this man is in a good job.
Good.
Yeah, I think she said he was an engineer, right? So she has said him can take care of all of them, can have the facilities to do so. But even if him never have the facilities to do so, him still not have the emotional connection with the youth them either. Whether him have finances, yes or no. So me don't want people to get it misconstrued. Say me I take up for him when me say him can't mind so much pitney. Might be
This
that's
is what me want to talk about.
because
Now, misconstrue something, Ross. Me I try to tell you something.
No, not you, Morticia. I'm just talking in general discussion. Like for people
And you know what I would look at to Ross?
Yeah.
The fact that would I deeply scrutinize how him take care of the first kid.
Yeah, that no.
Like that's a big factor.
Hold on, no, Morticia. Yes, Morticia. Yes.
You can't use that all the while.
No,
Oh my God.
hold on, no, man. I'm tell you why. Because
you can't use that all the while.
Well, I'm not. Well, I'm not.
We are mind the same people them and have fear reason.
According to how they feel about the mother.
What that means if you explain to us say una we are in some factor where make the reality speak to you. The same man won't talk about now look on how him did I take care of him first pitney. You see the same pitney them where him now mind now, him used to mind them. But there are factors that are causing him to a bit of people we are talking about, you know. Me say the people them will vex over people pussy and top mind the pitney they where them with the flourish things.
Too much, Lisa.
Are you going with your own? Why we not get that? Una talk about emotional factors and whatever. One emotional factor you must consider. A feeling when not get or she not get out of your hood and your crutches. That is your front, your pussy.
So
that is what.
But that's a big red flag. That means that if God forbid, if because the man that the woman they left, him top take care of pitney. That means if me and him left my top take care of my pitney too.
But she not find that out till
listen.
Well, on Meeka, you have a point, and Morticia, but Morticia now nobody no chance to talk. Because Morticia, what
me not give a chance to talk. Me talk something when me want to know for understand before.
Understand where you are, but you
understand where you are saying, but also
you have to understand where we are saying. No, we understand where you are saying. What Meeka is saying and what me I try to say is most of the time, because you have to judge people off of them pass. And that we are trying to say. So if you see, as what Sassy did say, she never have the time to see that because she was a stay mom, and if she get money for herself or for her youth,
take care of the pitney.
Split that down the middle and make sure say the outside pitney. Well, no, the first child get something to. So she need that think to say, yo, this a man because she get enough money where it can split two ways. So she need that think to pay attention to that. Because Morticia, right, where we are trying to say is, if you meet a man now, say for instance, the man where you have now, if he wasn't a good father to the son or the daughter where him have before you, would you have made it this far with that man in your life?
You have to, that me I try to tell you so not spread it. I try to spread it thin. You characterize people by them actions. You can't just fool up by whatever. So me I say, remember my youth, me not stop, stretch it to the point where we not consider the man and him other youth.
Based on
we are dealing with
you damn good father to the
women.
Hold on, Morticia, hold on.
It was about the mother.
Hold on.
Yeah,
say it again, Sassy. Say it again, Sassy.
Yeah, because you kind of delay a little bit. So when
you're chipped.
Just like with me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think she go through. Honestly, when
no, we can't manage the Wi-Fi.
Sassy, hold on there.
Sassy,
hold on there. Sassy, hold on
Come
there.
out and
Just to like we fancy though, and just you.
No. Let me tell you how the house is set up. Cause I'm going there already. There's a point where the Wi-Fi and that thing there. So she need to go where she should have normally done her live and all them stuff there. So yeah, go in the little place there.
Kitchen table.
In our bathroom. Go bend down over the sink. That's what they want you to go.
I guess we have a good connection. Good as so.
You know,
May I come?
what should do the first live from? How about it?
We don't know why Sassy not on
Don't
one
tap
place.
the line, you know. I mean, I'm going to show a film right when we're done.
Look here. If I could get a scenario, like
because somebody needs some school money.
Let's say a man, right? The same man, right? Him have one youth before you. Him have a youth with you, and him have a youth after you. Same man we're talking about, you know. He might take care of the when you and him there, him mind up your picking him take care of the youth before you. Him not have the youth after you yet. Him left. And him go have a youth after you. Him a take care of the youth after you. Still a mind and not take care of the youth before you. Not take care of your youth. It's one of two things. It's either you a pussy hole or the man a pussy hole towards you and your youth. In that situation we are talking about. So you cannot say, oh, in my mind so and so and so. So oh, him not mind for me. I still no make him not mind your youth, you know. It's either you a block him from mind your youth or take care of your youth or have emotional connection to your youth. Are you block him from your front and him vex? Him no business with the youth after fear, the youth mother after fear, or the youth before you, or the youth mother after fear. And that may I try to establish. So when you ask the question, say, was he doing this and that and that and that? The same man. Not same is a deadbeat to other children.
There are many moving parts in how that go about.
That is what I'm saying.
But me and Meeka was trying to get at is if there was any way that Fancy saw the red flags before she moved on.
Sassy, pop off a Fancy this week, please.
Back off of my fender, please. Up
off of your fender.
Up off of my fender.
Hey.
So yeah,
I still enough.
I'm saying that's why I think when me and Meeka that try to get at if she red flag them. Because people do there are red flags there and
red flag. It's a red flag till your time.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is sometimes there are red flags and
not necessarily.
You're blinded by love.
Like a breeze where you blow it door, just take away what I signal.
All right, listen now. How we flip the coin? How we flip the switch where we say baby mother. We say baby mother. I do so a bag of things. And a father said to himself, say, you know, fuck this. Can't bother with this. Go a court all 3 times. I try get the court to intervene so him can get to deal with him youth on a certain level. And then the court, remember I know the court, them do be a fucker. Because as I tell you, say all the child support business there, I want big broad piece of sitting longer and down so, down a choco. Which some people can't bother with, and so you know bother.
Yeah,
you got
ATV place, they know that.
Nobody not have no map for go down a choco, so we not bother go down there. Right? We just say, you know what, fuck it. If you know what, whatever, it's fine by. But some women will go to the lengths. They might go guard the court, go file the papers, dig up. And as me say, you have stipulation where step by step you have to go through shit to get them to pay the child support. Me that tell Max say before them reach the garnishing of the wages and the IRS tax filing and whatever. None of them we walk off them booty, go court and make the mischief and them already know that, you know, that's why them even attempt the mischief in the first place, because they study the court system. So now we are say, right? We not bother with that, but some people do. But the same man then said the same mouth we say yes, say no to. Him a good, everybody, him a good, hear the baby mother, you know. I don't know what she's talking about because he's a good whatever to my son, and she show everybody our school fee, pay the book, buy uniform, roof put overhead,
but
everything.
The moment them left, the man stopped taking care of Pitney.
Because
what we were saying is that you could have avoided that if you did realize him take care of Pitney before. No matter what the circumstances is, a parent should be a fucking parent. In no matter where you and the mama not have, where you and them have, a Pitney should be suffering.
That we want, but then not
that from day one. Because if a
Them
man
not
is
is
a
the way
real
for them.
man,
Them pussy
if
feelings,
a
man. Them
man
not
is
is the
a
way.
real
Make
man
sense to
and
them,
a
you know.
real father,
Incapable.
it no
For
matter
example,
if you get pussy, yes or no, you take care of your
you
pitney. And
Ideal
if
you
you see
situation.
them red flag, they
you
will
see,
say you have one pitney and you not take care of him, me not breed for you.
hello,
You shall
me
follow.
You're not gonna take care of
Mika,
him.
look here. Mika, look
be
here.
careful
You look
where you
here,
call red flag.
Mika. You
You
look
see the
here,
red
reach to breed him, not forget no front.
No front because you're a workless man. And you don't
Him
know how
not
to be
even
a
get
man.
invite in my house.
Let me
Sit
tell
that
you,
look.
way.
tell
You hear
you,
what I say? No red flag, no sure. You're not blind, and can't see red flag are two in love. The other woman where the man did that mind the pitney when you and him there, him not have no lot nor part with the front. He left the front the long time and he still a mind it.
let me tell you how me stay.
You know?
When it come on to parenting, none of my friend them can be no deadbeat. And if me know say he's a deadbeat father, you're not my friend. Me I cut you off.
Yeah, man.
That's
Big
how
man thing.
me show you. Hold on, me show
Simple.
you. Me have a friend, and the man and woman did in some problem one long time, and them have a youth, and the woman did really give him some trouble and nag him wicked. And the man say, right now, me just feel like just move and just not even deal with all me youth. And I say, dog, me look on it. Me say, me know where I got you. Me know say I got you some tough thing and she put you through something. But here we go on. See if you ever in your right mind feel like you can go say you go left and not deal with your youth, not even bother call back all my phone.
Yeah, no man.
Are your youth that you can left? You can leave and get out of fear reach.
I lie on not tell.
You
Lie on not tell. Look
what?
here. Me admit, yes. You are gonna say you are gonna advise your friend. You are gonna advise your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Advise your friend, and you advise your friend good because in truth he is supposed to. He's obligated to you. But may I tell you, say there are situations where all you go all at station and the superintendent I tell you say per court ruling and everything, he must be washing and child because the mother would not cooperate. It happens to more than one fathers. The man them push heaven and earth to look over them home, but the children. That's why I said the bitterness cause the pitney them forget caught up like a big wedge in the situation.
That's a different scenario from what I was explaining. What I was explaining is a him say him.
So you can't say the man and the man.
No,
you can't say the man and the man. Enough man take the frustration there.
No. You can't left a woman and I feel like you can't move. I feel like you don't have to deal with the woman enough.
The man
you have to take care of you.
He say because of what the woman I put him through, and we just left and not give the F for.
Me want left long time. I look for a reason to be working.
All right. So
Let me ask you a question.
As a friend, me look on him and tell him, say, if him do that, him is no longer my friend. Because
all right. In a friend situation, you see, because when we start talking about things, we have to broaden it then. In a friend situation, if him decides him to cut and clear and in neither send line letter nor 50 stamp, then we can say him a pussy hole this and him did a look for your excuse. When a man you want, remember saying you have little boy, especially boy pitney, the father them then have a part for playing in them life. And a man supposed to cultivate certain type of relationship with his son and whatever. Him can't get to do none of that. The moment to be a fucker. And him have to resort to going to a court settings or just put a money in our account or you understand? All of them look a fucker there where the man have to go through. How many men out in our society right now who things that happen to?
No.
One bag of them and pull over and run over.
He is doing something.
But I tell us enough people. That's why we say we have to be specific. I mean, you can't just rule out a man and say the man is not a man and him did and that because whatever. Because people are human beings and them have them boiling points. And when some people reach their boiling points, look on me, as me I tell you. If me not get certain things, I must say, yo, this tiring no blood clot and frustrated. Fuck off with your blood clot and done. Me not decide say, oh, it is wrong for not do this and that and whatever. You can't
but you do that, but in a mean, but your pitney still I get take care. I don't. That's the difference. You fuck off with the man. You're gonna be the mother and father now to your pitney.
Oh, yeah, go get to your youth. And that's enough man problem right now. Them can't get to them youth.
I have a coworker who is going through a similar situation. He's not my coworker anymore because he quit the job. Him have him good woman, right? Him and the woman have got you some problem. Them have mostly 2 kids or 3. And the woman take up herself and move gone. Like, say for instance, we live in New York. The woman move gone, like should have moved go say to Georgia. Right? One far place. Because I use Georgia as an example. She moved gone all the way to Georgia. So the man say, I haven't seen my kids in 6 months. I tell you about man where we love him youth them. Because when you go up on all them on the Facebook, you see much picture and video with the man and youth them a play and very.
As of me one post up in kids them and you know love them.
Sassy.
Sassy. He can love them, in a Sassy, but I how him decide to deal with the situation.
Listen to the way me I say.
What kind of money could I have for them?
Jesus Christ.
Talk phone apart.
Me agree with
I
what the fuck?
And it's not even about the mind.
I got a loan.
Have a relationship.
I got a loan can
see big Sassy. Me I say yo, I saw me kind of the more and more that I say
listen,
Just
I am not talking about mine in my children. This is my husband. All me request from my husband is take up your phone and make it pity them once they have a father.
Yeah,
you don't have to give them a dime. Look at my son right now. We're stuck at Jamaica.
Overrated.
All I have to do is just give me the paperwork them when we need. And me not get them. You know what? What big time that
me think your mind there wrong place. Your mind there wrong place, you know. Me keep on here, you speak to the emotional attachment and whatever with the man and the picnic. Like, why the fuck don't you care? Well, I'm no business with that after a while. You know, business with that after. So if this is me try my best as a mother for cultivate relationship between my kids and them father. But if you see that they are not interested in that, I give 2 fucks. After that, me done because me see
my point. Me no business about period. No, but look here. You guys don't understand. I don't have a passport, you know, without the father. The things I have to deal with, I need him. America with it. Me can't do nothing without this man. So everything, me still married to this man. So don't compare to myself.
Honey?
I was slapping emotional attachment from here. So
me still need him.
Alright, hold on.
So I know emotion. Me not attached to my husband no way, shape, or form.
But we need him. Alright, why you need him?
Think you forgive give man a pump. That's all me I say.
Sassy, maybe be clear for what you need him for then. What you need him for then?
To get the paperwork.
Right now, take care of the paperwork.
Stuck at Jamaica.
If right, tell them I don't know.
But look here, but what you know now? So in a year, Marcus, everybody has said it to be a pettiness and bitterness go on, and we are trying to put you in a church, but every minute you jump out back. In one side I go on here, so be a push the man over there, so be a fuckery. Why
if me alone, me live like
everybody got their own.
You really don't know. The situation we should deal with right now is that one of our child is stuck in Jamaica, and the man needs to send a picture to get the picnic back and yard, and he's not doing it.
Take a picture with his phone. Take his phone no time pocket. Take his no time wallet. Take a picture.
You have to go take legal action to get to them. Exactly.
Sassy.
Child support but it's the only it's the only way to get the judge, to get in front of a judge to make answer, Your Honor, can you make this man do such and such and such because of such. That's how I start.
Stop cuss with
Yes, so my head is chip. We can't bother with some things, you know, soon as we see some little start up.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? Let me tell you something.
Over that.
Me and my husband break up on October 28, 2018. Social media never know nothing about me and my husband till July 2019. Why? Because that was when my husband realized say family now go back how we want it. So now everything start take out and pity them. That's when social media my friends and family must say me and my husband.
And them we established them
contribute to it too.
No,
bitterness. It's bitterness and pettiness.
look here,
when I eat
if
your
a man
picture
black,
from
listen to me for a
Jamaica
second.
time.
I had to go to social media. My reason for going to social media was not to load him up. It was because the kids were in Jamaica at the time. He
So you go
blocked
to social
everybody
media?
in Jamaica. Everybody that knows me in America that knows him, he blocked them completely on social media. So to me know say I watch me, I had no choice but to start typing whatever I want to text him or call him and say. Me have to just go put it on social media because I know say true man in girl I watch me shit. The message I go reach. It wasn't for no.
Hello.
Oh, you know,
Yeah,
load up
hello.
somebody. Even right now, me I put him on child support, right? And look up at the disgrace when I call upon himself, and it's like he not even realize.
I never
I
want
don't
nobody.
even
You
know the
don't want to
address
put
for this
her
man.
on social media.
I don't
I
have
never
a
want nobody.
phone number. Listen for
Other
yourself
than
when I
phone
tell you
already?
this. The number them want to hear me I tell them say I call me for the text pan apparently me. No, say those are all apps. The TV chat support me I put him pan right now. In a ThisMorticia, when he reach him, I tell people say, me say me come and work. He not go tell people say, me not have no other address.
Una
Yeah,
cement
shit, babe.
if bitterness and pettiness never in other nonsense, yeah, the people come from Jamaica long time. But
Social
one
media.
parent,
but that's but Morticia,
one out of
the
two parent,
bitterness,
bitter and
this is the
petty, and
thing.
things cannot go right if that happens.
Where me feel bitter for? Look here, alright. Where him bitter?
You know,
Me
if
have a lot of
we are
reasons
trying
why me
to
bitter.
establish it, remember say where you are acquaintances now, you know, so we have to try to establish up on a good side. But if we hear say yeah, do sitting like social media posting and
No,
calling
but me,
man,
that's for me. Fear is fear. If me did ignorant and bitter,
me can speak to
Say when
That would be
Marty take it
something,
to
you
the
know.
time with
Look
this
here.
man.
I couldn't support
Uno
that.
finally listen. Stop. Uno
Hear me,
finally I
Lisa?
listen to what me I say. Sassy.
Yeah.
Listen. You know you are
Teeth.
you are the key. You are the key.
Morticia.
Hold on. You are the key. You are the key between the relationship between your children, father, and your kids. You are the key. You understand? So, well, put it this way. Me there fuck around and I say, boy, if you give man a little pussy or whatever it is, what I need you to stop doing. There are a couple of things that I want you to stop doing because, again, me listen to you week in, week out, and almost everything we touch on since you became a part of the team and so on, the man fall in a some form of category. You understand? Me don't know where him could have do so that him undo all of them years there where yarn him thing there and all of a sudden thing there. Which I have to be objective because, and grant you we don't know his side of the story and what have you. But what you need to start doing, how can you tell a woman's bitter or a man? First things first. You see the style where we're gonna call the next woman in gal?
Or in
you
bitch.
don't know nothing about the woman.
Me not like that.
I mean, I'm just saying, and this is not just to you alone.
Sassy. No way about the girl when they with. First of all, I'm me eat. No, but the girl when there, me not talk about her. No bad way.
So when you say in gal,
when you talk and I laugh after a girl and I.
Usher them out.
That
Usher
is
them out.
Jamaican talking to the gal or the whatever. I mean in no way.
No, sir. No. Sassy, not try the something there. At the same something only they talk about earlier. When you not go look, hold on. At the same something only that try do earlier when you not go tell me about it is okay for a woman for just a call a man Batman because that's how people cuss. No, not go so. Not go so.
What you need to do is ask Sassy what drove her. Well, she did tell you what drove her to go on social media.
Level. That's why I know me calling them something and I cuss him. That's not something I used to do initially. But with the way a man come at me on the phone and catch me so much off guard to start cussing. Me and somebody when normally get up and me not even have time for cuss with you.
The two literally I contribute to whatever it is, but me I deal with you because I you me I hear the things them from. You understand?
know if we have to usher out a church.
But
or
this is
not.
me when I want to know. How am I contributing to this? How am I
All right, listen,
contributing to
that's
it?
it.
Am I in the
That's
one
it. This side part. This side part what me I say. This side part what me I say. What established with topic tonight. You see, if bitterness never come from one or the two party, your child where they are Jamaica stuck right now would have been there for a long time. Cause nobody no bitter, everybody are going. But we want to know. We want to establish if you bitter or the man
That's
bitter,
why my
and then bitterness, because bitterness becomes
Shame, but right now that's the man bitter because the man hold up the paperwork while the child is not here. So the man bitter.
Yes, bitterness. You want to know who bitter first, who bitter last, whatever. But bitter.
It don't make a difference. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Some pettiness are going on both sides. The man are going a bitter way. We can't see that because from what you say, hold on. From what you say, Sassy, right? We understand, say, yo, the man say, yo, him no one do nothing until you stop doing anything social media, ray. People them now get nothing, ray. We get that. So in that sense, the man hold up the thing. We can't get that. Him wrong there, so. But at the end of the day, now in a relationship, we can't speak about all of them something there. Because you have things where you probably did the wrong, and him have things where him did the wrong, and him go look for next woman and all that. That is that.
Like Sassy,
but that's
stop doing everything and get the paperwork done.
That man over and over again, like dog.
Listen,
when me do you?
No. What you have to do is this. I'm gonna show you something. When it come to man, some man I idiot too, you know. You see what you have to do? If you want to forget the thing, well, I know. If you want to forget the things them done, cause since we not get to a part, hold on. Since we not get to a part, yo, play the game. Cause remember now, everything is a game, you know. You have to play a film game now. You stoop to film level and play for film game. You stop what you do, cause guess what? After you get everything what you need to get, you're good. You're gonna road. You're gonna road. Cause guess what? Nobody can stop after that. Because guess what? That not affect. That not affect nothing. You have to do what you have to do.
That's a bitterness. Nothing now. Fuck up between them. People are thinking about that. Do things them maybe supposed to do.
Man,
that's what we have been 2 hours and something. Wrap. That's the wrap.
Yeah, that part.
Hold on. Put Trish back on them. I'm like when Trish and them, you know.
Too much moderation. I don't know that time I do funny live. Too much moderation and it's a pussy clot live, yeah.
You see,
everybody have to moderate you.
No, Batisha, I want you to look on the time.
No, Bex.
I tell you,
Me no Bex. We no moderate.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen. Everybody put a live on the day. I need everybody to link me in my DM and send me an address. Because I have some packages that I want to send.
So I send my address, come get how long?
Closing argument.
First one to send me address.
No worry on yourself.
Closing argument.
It is not coming.
We need the Margarita them to be the official sponsor, you know. I've let that time. In closing,
the
closing argument.
I am closing.
All right, let Morticia
and let me close. The bitterness is cultivated because people in these splits are what them call it now, rifts, are relationships that have ended are focusing on the wrong things. When children are involved, do not focus on the child and solely the child. Nothing can go wrong if you not focus on the child and solely the child. You know, it's very petty and bitter and fuckery when you start put other think about whether the man this and that and relationship and where the person supposed to do and where they supposed to do. I don't know fear focus on. That way everything runs smoothly and you don't have no story to tell. Once you come out of the box there, all the go broke loose and the pitney go fuck up. That's it. My closing argument. Me done. Waiter.
Who else has something to
say?
Waiter.
Well. Hello, good night. Well, I will say this. Me not like bitter nothing. I try to say this one night still, you know. Enough school uniform I pay for, enough first day of school outfit, enough book and pens and all of them sitting there. And I am not a father. I don't have any children. All right? I don't mind take care of other people's children and all of that stuff. But don't call me no daddy. Me no want to put them call me no daddy. You can call me Mac. That is perfectly fine. The woman can call me daddy if she want. That's a fair business. That is cool. The auntie and uncle and all of them sitting there, I can't understand. That not supposed to happen. No, if you're there with somebody and you have your child a call that the person uncle or auntie, that's weird. That means you're not brother and sister or not fuck. That don't look good. Anyway, we don't want to put it because people are gonna look at it like that. Well, I would. So that your uncle. Wait. All right. Cool. Any idea? Some amount of baby father and baby mother only just need to learn to work together. If things can't work out, when can be together, which obviously on a split, when just co-parent, make sure you do anything that's possible for take care of the child and don't if you not give up your pussy or you not give up your body, means you can't get this for your pitney. The pitney is an innocent child or it's innocent children at the end of the day. So take care of the children and don't play on yourself because a man like me running. You understand? Come on, I'm a Canadian citizenship. Hello, good night.
I want your Canadian citizenship.
Tap the eyes, fancy stop asking questions because only two people come from Canada, and you're one of them, and you speak out. Yes, speak out and stop speak out. All right.
Where should the ticket be bought for? Toronto?
Yeah, man, no, man. Toronto, flued me out, baby. Flued me out every time.
Anyway, people, we've come to
that is a red flag.
I have a closing argument.
but they talk about that stuff.
Shut up, let me talk, because me come late.
Jesus Christ.
If you have a fluid out the man, red flag.
But we should did come a little earlier, fancy.
Big up the man that will take care of them pitney, and big up the stepfather them too, because there's lots
big up myself, yeah man, me that.
Who take care of, who buy the pencil and the book, and now get called daddy by the kids. They're getting called daddy by the woman.
Yes, me that.
I'm sorry. Follow me on all social media, Fancy by K, YouTube, and Facebook, and what's the other one? Instagram, and yeah, that's me.
So
Fancy by K.
Stepfather.
Hey, Mr. Martisha done close a long time and still are closing.
Because them are good son sit man.
Martisha miserably now.
Martisha, you want to know something, Martisha? You're miserable for chewing up.
My blood
How you want, Martisha? How long now you don't see, man? You know what you need? No, man, it's not. You know what you need, Martisha? You need one intern, man, for go on. That's sitting for you so you can go on. Cool and I just want intern, man, you want to know. No, man, remember say me and Hot Rasta run one service now. All right, so be case what you can do. Me and Hot Rasta run one service, and we do some vaginal waxes and we run one vaginal spa. So forward, we can help you.
Don't come in here to come by this lady.
No, come on, you know one picnic call auntie and uncle, stepfather.
No, man, you know what? No, any picnic call me uncle a problem.
Mother call stepfather daddy.
Yeah, we have come to the close of another hot live. Realize we are trying to end the show and we can't end the show because conversation is but anyways,
my fancy.
Yeah. Everybody say Matt Daddy Pantry.
I do have one on the panel.
All right. Got you at rest. Cool.
Yeah. Allow him to close off the show properly.
Okay. At rest, I tell it so go on. Yo, Mark, come put the what you get, brother. All right, go on. Cool. Sorry,
people,
go on.
yeah, we're coming to the close of another article. You know what I mean? They don't know the thing already. It is late night talk. Don't know how to show on YouTube. Just make it reach out there to the masses. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Comment. We like to hear your output on the things that we talk about. And here also do remember, we now have channel membership on the channel, so you can be a member if you so decide to. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things we're gonna be putting over there and stuff. Also, one big up of your Roach. You know what I mean? If you shout him out from the last video, but he's the first member on the channel. So shout out to him. Also shout out to the regular watchers, you know, the DJ Bullet, DJ Infrared, Militant, Stick, Fanatics Talk Show, Dancehall Lover, you know what I mean? All those people. Libra.
Leave my girl.
Libra.
I'll give my special shout out.
Don't forget Sizzla fan.
And Benito, you know what I mean? Everybody here don't know, big up on the damn self. Oh.
And Lucy Meyer.
Yeah, man, Lucy Meyer, man.
That is my girl. Put up my thing big so we make sure she see my face look well, pleasant, and smiling. Yes, Lucy, big up yourself, I swear. We enjoyed each other's company last Saturday. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Enjoyed thoroughly.
Hey, I gotta say this, and make sure to follow Fiwi Reggae. Reggae Dancehall on Instagram, people. Remember, sir, Fiwi Reggae Dancehall always up on the road. Enough show we are doing right now. We are trying to do everything before them decide I'm gonna lock up the place. So, people, make sure to follow away. Serious something outside.
You know, you get them outside.
No man, get them outside. What you feel like?
Yeah, man. And
bless.
Yeah, man, I'm big up.
Hey, my girl, yo, make sure you press the like button. Umbre, you me attack. Yeah, I press this like. You're a bad man, you're wicked. Make sure you subscribe to Fiwi Dancehall, you know. The one authentic. Watch it play now.